I always love that Zoom is so transparent about things being live streamed or recorded or things. It's one of my favorite technological advances.
Mhm.
All right, we are live. I will copy link into chat, and we're live.
All right.
I I
Hello.
heard the notification go off like 4 times.
It's been a minute, but we are back. I am Ginger, and we are here with the Not for Ready for Quarantine Players. And this is a very special edition one, but we had to pull together in a very small amount of time. As such, we have a little bit of behind the scenes fun going on. I'll get to that in a minute, but basically, we're mostly here for, unfortunately, we're here for me. So I am about to have gastric bypass surgery. It's something I've been working towards for about a year and a half, and I had some last minute expenses pop up, and I also had a last minute loss of my job. So it's been a fun little week for me, obviously. So I I mean, I'm not worried too much. We've already had a bunch of people donate, and I deeply appreciate anybody that has. If you still want to donate, you can do so by using the moniker. It's Ginger Jill 385, and that's on both Cash App and Venmo. So either one of those will get through to me, and I deeply appreciate it. If you have it, if you don't worry. Just enjoy the show because basically this is my comfort movie, so I'm excited that we're doing this one. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the cast. So first up, I'm just going by what I see on my screen. First up, we have the amazing Kelsey, who will be also substituting for our dear mom Michelle, that had an emergency at her work and unfortunately had to drop out. So Kelsey is going to be doing the work of several tonight to make this happen, and we deeply appreciate her. So she'll be doing Morticia, Granny, Becky Martin Granger, Cousin It, which is I'm personally looking forward to. So we're MVP of the night already. We've got Sean as Gomez and Aphasia Adams, which I'm looking forward to. But three cheers for that mustache. I'm excited about the mustache. We've got Miss Mr. Andrew as Gary Granger and some other smaller parts to kind of fill in. We're super excited. We've got Stephanie Six trombones and a couple of doggies. They'll be playing Debbie Pugsley. So they've got a big night ahead of us. I'm so excited for your Debbie.
And I am the nurse.
Nurse number two. That's right. You get those four steps.
Is there a nurse number
So
one?
I'm nurse number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
think
didn't want to go off real quick before I like suddenly I'm like, is this like elementary school where I'm like tree number 3 and there is not a tree 1 and 2?
I figured the actual nurse should be nurse number one. So
Makes sense.
Just checking. I don't know.
we've got Nick here as Joel Glicker. He's allergic to everything, but we love him, and we're excited to have Joel Glicker, and we're excited to have Nick. And we have Danny as our fearless narrator, as per usual.
Nick,
We will.
do you have any allergies?
Do I have any allergies?
No, does Nick have any allergies?
Oh,
Just to mold.
To mold. The way you said that made it seem more not of an allergy as that you just don't like it, and that's everybody.
No, I mean, I actually was tested for an allergy for mold to mold.
You're
So
like
yeah,
mold. It's gross. I don't want to see it.
We also will have eventually Kenna join in. She will be Wednesday because, of course, she would be Wednesday. But in the meantime, I'm going to be covering Kenna's parts. So it's going to be an interesting show. And why wouldn't it be? So I think without further ado, though, we can get trucking.
all right. Addams family values. Over the Paramount logo, we hear a wolf howling. We fade in on the outside of the Addams mansion. At night, a long shot of the glorious, decaying manor house that the Addamses call home. There is fog and a full moon. The wolf continues to howl. We cut to the roof, an angle on Uncle Fester, standing there. He is the one howling, like a wolf, at the moon. We cut to the outside of a cemetery. We are in the corner designated for the burial of pets. There are tiny headstones, stone angels, and crosses. A tiny grave has been dug. A mound of dirt sits beside the rectangular hole. Pugsley, Wednesday, and Granny kneel by the open grave. They each have a little shovel. A shoebox, taped shut, sits on the ground beside Wednesday.
Dearly beloved.
Wednesday glares at the box.
Shh.
We cut to the inside of the Addams' great room balcony. We angle on Lurch, the faithful Addams butler, who plays a stirring cantata on the organ. We boom down to reveal the inside of the great room, pointing on Gomez, who is arm wrestling with Thing, the disembodied hand. Gomez's face is contorted. Thing is winning.
Ah. Yes.
With a Herculean effort, Gomez pins Thing to the table, winning their arm wrestling match. Gomez and Thing shake hands as gentlemen. Morticia has been watching the wrestling match while knitting. She looks up from her yarning needles, utterly calm.
Gomez.
Cara mia.
Marvelous news. I'm going to have a baby. Right now.
We smash cut to the inside of a hospital. Music pounds. Thing races down the corridor and pulls open the swinging doors. Morticia appears on a gurney, surrounded by a bustling group of doctors, nurses, and interns. Gomez is at Morticia's side along with Granny, Fester, Lurch, and the children. Morticia remains elegant and unruffled. She is dressed in her normal black gown, slightly altered. Gomez wears his usual fine tailoring and a hospital gown. The impending birth of his child has made him even more rapturously intense than usual. His passion for Morticia and his excitement over her condition all but ignite.
Nurse, how close are the contractions?
Every 15 seconds, doctor.
Are you in unbearable pain? Is it inhuman? My darling, is it torture?
Wait.
We cut to the inside of the waiting room at the same time. Wednesday and Pugsley are listening to an obnoxious 10-year-old girl. Granny, Lurch, and Fester sit nearby.
And then Mommy kissed Daddy, and the stork flew down from heaven and left a diamond under a leaf in the cabbage patch, and the diamond turned into a baby.
Our parents are having a baby too.
They had sex.
We cut to the operating room. Morticia is in the process of giving birth, still completely serene. She is surrounded by doctors, nurses, and Gomez.
Push, Mrs. Addams.
Look, my darling, you can see the tail.
Morticia groans gracefully.
Forceps.
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 Angle on Thing, passing the forceps to nurse number 2. Nurse number 2 screams.
Mrs. Addams, would you like anesthesia?
No, thank you. But ask the children.
Cara mia.
Mon cher.
Mrs. Addams, the baby?
Morticia turns to Gomez regretfully.
Pardon.
We cut to the waiting room. Granny, Lurch, Fester, Wednesday, and Pugsley are waiting for news.
I say it's a girl.
I say it's a boy.
Children. Perhaps you're both right. Twins? No.
Gomez bursts into the room in ecstasy. He is barely able to speak.
Gomez!
What news?
Father, what is it?
It's an Addams.
We cut to inside the maternity ward a half hour later. Tinkling nursery-styled music is heard. The camera pans over a row of newborn babies in matching bassinets. Each baby is sweeter and more angelic than the last. Cooing and gurgling, each bassinet is labeled Smith, O'Rourke, Stein, etc. A nurse fusses sweetly with the babies, patting them and adjusting their blankets. Finally, the camera reaches one last bassinet labeled Addams. The bassinet is black, and the name is in Gothic script. We do not see the baby within. A smiling nurse lovingly reaches down into the bassinet. She sees the baby and screams. The camera zooms into the black of the nurse's open mouth, and the credits roll. The Addams family theme, with finger snaps, begins. We cut to the outside of the Addams mansion. A hearse-like Addams town car is pulling up out front, lurches at the wheel. Cut to the inside of the hallway. The camera travels down an especially gloomy corridor with peeling wallpaper and creaking floorboards. Thing scoots down the hall on a 30s-style roller skate, popping wheelies. Gomez and Morticia follow down the hall.
Arranged a little surprise, my dearest. I hope you like it.
Angle on Thing on the floor, pushing the door open. And we see the inside of a nursery. The door swings open and Gomez steps into the room. He gestures. Morticia enters, carrying the baby.
Oh, Gomez.
We angle on the wallpaper, which is in tones of brown and gray. Playful silhouettes are printed on the wallpaper, silhouettes of favorite Disney characters in Addams-style situations. Donald Duck roasted on a platter, Goofy foaming at the mouth, and Mickey Mouse caught in a mousetrap.
It's enchanting.
Cara mia.
Gomez takes Morticia's hand and leads her to an elaborate cradle, festooned in black crepe, very Rosemary's Baby.
The Addams cradle.
Morticia places the baby on the black satin sheets. We still do not get a good look at the baby. The baby begins to cry. Morticia picks up a teddy bear. She pulls the string at the bear's neck, and the bear growls in an extremely realistic manner. The baby stops crying, and Morticia places the bear in the cradle.
And look!
Gomez swings a mobile over the cradle, a foot over the baby's head. The dangling items on the mobile consist of extremely sharp knives. Gomez sets the mobile gently spinning. Tinkly funeral music is heard.
Welcome home, my son.
We cut to the inside of Wednesday's room. Wednesday and Pugsley are sitting on the floor. Wednesday is playing with a doll, while Pugsley works with his ancient chemistry set.
That's not true.
It is so. Everyone knows it. When you have a new baby, one of the other children has to die.
Really?
It's a tradition. One of us has to go.
Which one?
Well, they only need one boy.
We cut to the nursery. Morticia and Gomez have been joined by Fester, Granny, and Lurch. They all stand over the cradle. We cannot see the baby.
He has my father's eyes.
Gomez, take those out of his mouth.
Kichiku, kichiku. Oh, look, he's got my finger. That's right, baby. Hello, baby.
We hear the baby growl. Fester pulls his hand back with some difficulty. His finger is bleeding.
Right to the bone.
He's all Addams.
A baby in the house. It's about time. Hey, kiddo.
Granny leans into the cradle. A vicious-looking, flaming arrow shoots out of the cradle, narrowly missing Granny's head. The arrow sticks in the ceiling, quivering.
You see that?
We angle on the four adults, hovering over the cradle, cooing and admiring the baby. Then we angle on the baby, our first real look. He is all Addams. His skin is powdered dead white, his hair is jet black and parted in the middle. He has the faintest hint of a mustache. Angle on Wednesday and Pugsley, standing in the doorway of the nursery, looking neglected. Wednesday cradles her baby doll. She calmly twists off the doll's head and hands it to Pugsley. We cut to the attic, where Pugsley is testing a full-sized guillotine. A watermelon has been placed in the guillotine. Wednesday stands beside it, holding a parchment scroll.
Death. Death to the enemies of the people of the Republic.
We cut to the roof at night. Wednesday and Pugsley stand at the edge of the roof. Wednesday holds the baby, and Pugsley holds a cannonball.
The baby weighs 10 pounds. The cannonball weighs 20 pounds. Which will hit the stone walkway first?
I'm still on fractions.
Which do you think?
The cannonball?
Very good. But which one will bounce?
The baby?
There's only one way to find out. Ready?
1,
2.
3.
They drop the baby and the cannonball over the side of the house. We see the outside of the Addams house where Lurch is gardening. He sprays some large flowers. The angle on the baby and the cannonball plummeting toward him. He does not look up. We cut to the inside of Morticia and Gomez's bedroom. Morticia is at her dressing table in a, I do not know, peignoir? Am I good?
Yeah.
Peignoir? Yeah. Gomez is buttoning his pajamas. The couple is preparing for bed.
What a glorious evening.
Somewhere outside, a wolf howls.
Your enchantment. Rain?
Gomez leans out the window to check for rain. He looks up just as the baby falls toward him, and he catches the baby in his arms. The cannonball hits Lurch square in the head, but he barely notices. We see the inside at daytime. Morticia is in a new mom support group led by a therapist.
Is anyone else experiencing some new mom anxiety?
Some days I feel like I can't let my baby out of my sight.
The other moms nod and murmur in agreement.
I know just how you feel. Last week, my baby was missing for 3 days. For the first 2, I was fine, really, but by Friday, I was frankly upset. I looked everywhere. The swamp, the crypt, the trunk of the car. And do you know where he was?
Where?
The attic, locked in a steam trunk, safe and sound. So don't worry. Babies are like mildew or mold. They always come back.
Mrs. Addams, just what is your new mom problem?
Well, my problem really concerns my other 2 children. They're very jealous of the new baby. Has that happened to anyone else?
What do your children do?
Well, the usual. They've tied the baby to the lightning rod. They've left him on the road covered with leaves. Oh, and just this morning, he was in the garage covered with honey and red ants.
This sounds very serious, a communication issue. You have to reach out to your children. Be completely open. You are risking critical dysfunction to the older children and the newborn. Is he adjusting? Is there trauma?
Oh,
Engelum Pubert in his carriage. He now wears a Hannibal Lecter-style face mask as a pacifier. We cut to the inside of the Addams great room at night. The entire family is gathered. Morticia holds the baby and Gomez sits beside her. They are facing Wednesday and Pugsley. Fester, Granny, and Lurch are seated nearby.
Children, why do you hate the baby?
We don't hate him. We just want to play with him.
Especially his head.
Children, do you think we love the baby more than we love you?
Yes.
do you think that when a new baby arrives, one of the other children has to die?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, that's just not true. Not anymore.
It's just sibling rivalry. Gomez, do you remember what we were like? I hated you.
I despised you.
I choked him until he lost consciousness and had to be put on a respirator.
I tied him to a tree and pulled out 4 of his permanent teeth.
Brother!
Brother!
Gomez and Fester embrace. And then Gomez hurls Fester against the wall upside down. And then Gomez pulls a set of dangerous-looking knives from his pocket and hurls them at Fester with great precision. The knives pin Fester to the wall, hoisting him by his clothing.
Children, you see?
We cut to the outside of a cemetery at night. Gomez and Morticia are seated on a tombstone in the family cemetery. They gaze at each other with longing.
Look at you. Midnight. Moonlight. Surrounded by death.
It's been too long.
They hear voices from the house off screen and listen.
Do it.
Hold him still.
We hear the sound of a gunshot off screen.
You missed.
Gomez and Morticia smile, sharing the moment. Then they return to each other.
Wednesday, Pugsley.
The baby.
I suppose we're just like any family in the world.
Voices are once again heard from the house.
Here, catch.
I don't want them.
We hear the sound of glass breaking.
One house, 3 children. So many windows.
She sits on a marble bench.
My darling, it's you I'm worried about. The stress, all the squabbling.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'm just like any modern woman, trying to have it all. A loving husband, a family. I just wish I had more time to seek out the dark forces and join their hellish crusade. That's all.
You can. You shall. So it must be.
But how?
We cut to the inside of Wednesday's room. Heather, an earnest young nanny, is seated on the couch. She wears a peasant blouse, a dirndl, and Birkenstocks. Her hair is worn long or in braids. Wednesday and Pugsley face her, standing.
I love it.
Children, as your new nanny, I know we're all concerned about the environment. So this morning, let's discuss how to prevent forest fires.
Hold on. I forgot on Wednesday. Prevent them?
Aw, such a nice attempt. Light a whole bowl on fire and make Kelsey have a panic attack.
Oh, I don't want to do that too. It's too early in the movie.
I am playing half of this movie.
Right.
You don't want me freaking out.
We angle on Heather looking disturbed. Inside Wednesday's room, Mrs. Wilfred, a jolly, chirpy English nanny, sits on the couch. She has a hand puppet on one hand. The puppet is perky and fairly standard, with yarn hair and button eyes. She faces Wednesday and Pugsley.
Hello, kiddies. I'm Polly the puppet. What shall we do today? I know. Let's clean our rooms.
Wednesday holds up her hand. She has a hand puppet, too. Wednesday's puppet is the red devil with horns, a goatee, and a hood.
I mean, I got this, but hello, Polly. I'll clean my room in exchange for your immortal soul.
We angle on Mrs. Wilfred. Her mouth is agape, and her hand puppet is staring at her. Inside Wednesday's room, we see Mr. Montgomery facing Wednesday and Pugsley.
All right, children, I've had it up to here. Now you just answer one simple question. Where is that baby?
Which part?
Angle on Wednesday and Pugsley, standing near the cradle. Both children wear mailman's caps and carry mailman's shoulder bags.
We were just playing mailman.
Well, isn't that fun?
Mr. Montgomery has now crossed to the cradle. He looks inside and pulls back.
And where's the baby?
Anchorage.
We cut to the outside of the Addams mansion, day 31. Another uniformed nanny shimmies down a rope made of knotted sheets, dropped from a second-story window of the Addams mansion. She hits the ground and runs off in terror. Inside the front hallway the next morning, the doorbell is chiming. Lurch opens the front door. Standing outside is Debbie Jelinski. Debbie is somewhere in her 30s. She's very blonde and very curvy, packed into a tight white nurse's uniform. Debbie's personality at first will be that of an innocent Marilyn Monroe bombshell. She's sweet and sexy, perhaps just a bit too much of both. She misses nothing.
Hi.
Angle on Lurch, looking rather stunned by Debbie.
Addams residence?
Lurch nods as Debbie steps inside and looks around. Nothing will faze her.
Ooh, it's old.
Lurch stares at Debbie. She stares right back.
And big.
Morticia appears at the top of the stairs.
Lurch?
Lurch nods, still rather dazed.
Hi, I'm Debbie Jelinski from the agency.
The agency, but they claim no one else was available.
Surprise! I've been out of town. Are you the mom?
I am Mrs. Addams.
I love your dress. It's so tight.
Thank you.
Gomez appears from the hall.
Gomez, I believe we may have a new nanny, Miss Jelinski.
Deb,
She shakes Gomez's hand.
isn't he a lady killer?
Acquitted.
Debbie starts going through her purse.
I can show you all my references so you know I'm not a homicidal maniac.
Of course you're not.
You're too young.
Angle on Wednesday and Pugsley at the top of the stairs, poking their heads through the banister, staring at Debbie. We look at Fester, standing at another point on the banister. He gazes at Debbie. He has clearly fallen head over heels in love. We cut to inside the nursery, where Gomez holds the baby in his arms, showing him to Morticia and Debbie. Debbie gasps.
Ooh, is that the little critter?
Oh no, this is our baby.
He's adorable. He's perfect. What's his name?
It was agony. We went through all the books, all the usual baby names.
Lucifer.
Benito.
Mao.
And then we came to our senses. Something simple, something a child could live with.
Hubert.
Hubert. Family name?
Yes, after his great-grandfather, Hubert Pendragon Addams III.
Hubert. I like it. It's filthy.
Gomez and Morticia exchange a glance, very impressed.
May I?
Hubert makes a low growl.
Your blouse. Is it flammable?
Debbie shakes her head. No. Hubert growls a little bit louder. We hear a low rumble and the sound of glass tinkling.
You had your shots, measles, mumps, rabies.
Debbie nods yes. The room begins to shake. The entire house creaks and groans.
I just love babies. They're just so sweet, pink, innocent. I just want to grab them and squeeze them until there's not a breath left in their tiny little bodies.
Gomez and Morticia exchange a look, completely satisfied with Debbie. Gomez hands Hubert to Debbie. Debbie cuddles Hubert close to her bosom.
Hello, Hubert. I love you.
Everyone holds their breath. The room stops shaking. We cut to Wednesday's room. We angle on a Cabbage Patch doll, dangling on a noose from a lighting fixture. The doll's mouth has been taped shut. Morticia knocks on the door jamb. The door is open.
Children.
Wednesday and Pugsley stand near the dangling doll, holding torches. They wear protective welding masks. Gomez and Morticia present Debbie.
This is Miss Jelinski, our new nanny. What do we say?
Wednesday flips up her welding mask.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Debbie kneels in front of the children.
Look at you, all cooped up in this house with a new baby. That's not easy, is it?
No.
Why, I bet sometimes you wish it was still just the two of you.
Or less.
Don't you worry. Everything's going to be just fine.
She stands and speaks to Gomez and Morticia.
I love them.
Thing climbs over Debbie's shoulder and she freezes.
Thing, stop that.
Debbie, he likes you.
Debbie stares at Thing. Then she takes Thing's forefinger in her mouth, rather sensuously. Thing vibrates with delight.
I'm good with my hands.
We cut to the front hall. Debbie stands by the grand staircase with Gomez and Morticia.
What a wonderful family. Although, there is one fella I haven't met yet.
And we angle on Fester, peering out from behind a column.
Hi there, mister. Mr. Addams, is that your nephew?
My brother.
No.
Fester, come out here. He's very shy. Fester, this is Miss Jelinski, our new nanny.
Hello, Fester. These Addams men, where do you find them?
It has to be damp.
I can't wait. I'll start first thing tomorrow.
Hubert falls into the frame, and Gomez catches him. We see Wednesday and Pugsley standing on the staircase looking over the banister.
Why not tonight?
We cut to the nanny's room later that night. Morticia and Debbie stand in an especially gloomy room, like something from a Dickens workhouse or a dungeon. There is a narrow iron bed and the windows are barred.
And this will be your room. It's very special.
It is.
This is where my Aunt Salome went mad.
Debbie sits on the bed to test it.
What happened?
Debbie lies back on the bed. As her head hits the pillow, vicious iron restraints snap around her wrists, ankles, waist, and neck. She is immobilized. A feather descends on a rope just over Debbie's nose, tickling it. A drop of water hits Debbie on the forehead. Another drop hits, and another.
No one knows.
Angle on Debbie, smiling as if everything is fine. We cut to Fester's bedroom that night. Fester's lying in bed in his nightshirt and cap. Gomez, in pajamas and robe, sits on the side of his bed.
So, we've hired Miss Jelinski. That's British. I don't know why. Anyway,
She's a gem, don't you think?
she's perfect.
Oh, Fester. Such a lucky man. I hope that someday you'll know the indescribable joy of having children and of paying someone else to raise them.
But first, wouldn't I have to get married?
Oh, but you're just a boy. There's plenty of time. You'll meet someone very special, someone who won't press charges.
I'd like that.
You rascal. Oh, and what's this?
Gomez pulls a tattered, clearly cherished magazine from under the covers. He unfolds the centerfold. We do not see the photo. Gomez and Fester gaze at the picture adoringly and sigh.
Mom.
We cut to the inside of Morticia and Gomez's bedroom. Morticia is seated at her vanity table. Thing is doing her nails. Gomez is lying in bed.
Now that we have Debbie, I feel so at ease. The children really took to her.
Like leeches.
Darling, now that we're old married folks with 3 little ones, do you think we've grown beyond passion?
Thing finishes doing her nails and scampers away.
My darling.
Do you think that, for us, amor is a thing of the past?
Cara mia.
Do you feel that perhaps that portion of our lives is over?
Gomez is so upset he can't speak. He looks around wildly. He crawls up the wall and onto the ceiling like a human fly. Morticia doesn't notice this. She has her back to Gomez as she muses.
Physical desire, fleeting or forever. The fire, a figment. The fascination, farewell.
We cut to the outside of the Addams house. We hear Gomez bellow in pain and savage lust. The house shakes. Inside Gomez and Morticia's bedroom, we see Morticia seemingly alone.
Is our love in the autumn of its years? L'amour, l'amour. The flame, forgotten. The fever, fini.
Gomez falls from the ceiling onto the floor in front of Morticia. He is shaking with passion.
My ecstasy.
Mon sauvage. So, you still desire me after all this time? The old ball and chain.
Or
I'll get them.
We cut to the inside of Fester's room. We see Fester reading in bed. He sighs. He is clearly very lonely. He picks up his book. The book's title is Strange Men and the Women Who Avoid Them. Outside the Addams house the next morning, we see Lurch polishing the Addams town car. He catches sight of himself in the shiny enamel, and he jumps back, frightened. We cut to the inside of the Addams front hall. We angle on Wednesday and Pugsley, crouched at the top of the stairs. They clutch the end of a rope with some difficulty. Attached to the rope is a small anvil. Angle on Pubert sitting at the bottom of the stairs. Fang scampers by, and Pubert crawls after him. A split second later, the anvil crashes down just where Pubert had been sitting. Debbie scoops up the baby into her arms. Morticia and Gomez bustle past on their way out for the morning.
We'll be out for most of the morning.
Fester, come along.
Fester appears in his coat.
Fester, say goodbye to Debbie.
Fester all but runs past Debbie, his head down. Morticia hands Debbie a piece of parchment.
All the important numbers: police, fire department, morgue.
Have fun.
Morticia, Gomez, and Fester exit. We cut to the inside of the hallway. Debbie, carrying Pubert, enters a gloomy corridor filled with taxidermy. The heads of lions, tigers, bears, oh my, and elephants from the walls. Glass cases are filled with dioramas of birds, wolves, and sea tortoises. Debbie gingerly makes her way down the hall. Glass case containing a stuffed bear cub, standing with his paws pressed against the glass. The cub has a chin. The words "help me" are scrawled backwards in blood on the glass, as if the cub had written them. Lurch appears, carrying a large couch with one hand. He growls. Gomez's study that day. We angle on Pubert, anchored by a ball and chain. Debbie is going through Gomez's desk. She's piled up a stack of financial ledgers. She is reading with great interest.
Fester Addams. My. Stocks and bonds, deeds, gold bullion.
We hear a creak. Debbie looks up and we angle on the suit of armor. The camera looks through the visor. The suit is empty. We angle on an ancestral portrait on the wall. The eyes do not move. Angle on an empty stretch of wall, just wallpaper and wainscoting. Suddenly we see Wednesday, painted to exactly match the wall.
Treasury bills, IRA.
Wednesday sneezes, and Debbie looks up sharply.
What a strange old house. So drafty. It's really no place for children. No place at all.
During Debbie's last speech, small fires started to crawl up the wall near Pubert. We angle on Wednesday, shutting her eyes to blend in more completely. Inside the nursery, we see Debbie has her hands in the cradle, busy with Pubert, whom we do not see.
Hold still, you little brat.
He's not a brat.
Debbie looks up. We angle on Wednesday, standing in the doorway, staring at Debbie.
Of course not. He's an adorable little baby.
Fine, rub it in.
We're getting him all ready for a nice walk. Would you like to come?
Are you really a nanny?
What a question.
Why did you come here?
Why? To take care of you. All of you.
Especially my uncle?
Angle on Wednesday, looking especially stern. We cut to the inside of the great room a few hours later. Debbie, holding the baby, is speaking confidentially with Gomez and Morticia.
I shouldn't be telling you this. They swore me to secrecy, the little angels. But it's all they want. It's all they talked about this morning. They're just afraid to ask you. They're afraid you'll think that they don't love you.
Or thinks it is a bizarre request.
It's terrifying.
Oh, they have their hearts set on it. I knew you'd want to know, as concerned, caring parent.
Oh, Gomez, what do you think?
Oh, can we say no?
Don't even mention it to them. Just do it. I'm sure they'll deny everything. But they want to go. God love them.
We cut to outside the Addams mansion near the cemetery at midnight. We see two large chutes on the side of the house labeled Wednesday and Pugsley. A steamer trunk falls out of one of the chutes. A packed duffel bag falls out of the other one. Then Wednesday and Pugsley fall out of the chutes and begin to drag their luggage away from the house.
I'm just going to pause for just a second and see if Ken is ready to jump in, because Otherwise, I'm having a conversation with myself.
I'm trying to find my spot.
You're good. We're on page 25 now. And Fester's about to say children.
Oh, I'm almost there.
You're good.
It's like a very creative scene change.
Yeah. It's like, was it like those old soap operas? Because they would play every day. They'd be like, and now playing the role of Wednesday will be Kenna. Yeah.
They did that in Passions, and I was so upset. And they replaced whoever played Ethan with who is now Justin Hartley or whatever, who's on, This Is Us.
Wow.
Memories.
Okay,
right.
I think I found it.
All right. I'm going to come in with Fester saying children, okay? Children?
We angle on Fester, giving a blood transfusion, giving a vine a blood transfusion, as in the Addams cartoon.
We're running away. Mother and father want to kill us. They want to drop us into a pot of boiling oil. They want us to experience a vision of hell.
Summer camp?
Why did they listen to that woman?
That woman. Was it Debbie's idea?
That's what I think.
Then maybe it's for the best. She's very wise and caring.
And blonde.
Do you like her, Uncle Fester?
No. Well, she's very nice. For a nanny, she's tops.
Uncle Fester?
Get a grip.
We cut to the exterior of Camp Chippewa the next day. Lurch is at the wheel of the town car. We are driving through the gates of this rustic-style summer camp through an archway with a sign which reads Camp Chippewa, spelled out in twigs and pine cones. We cut to the inside of the Addams town car. Morticia, Gomez, Wednesday, and Pugsley sitting back, looking out the windows at the camp.
Camp Chippewa. Isn't that charming?
What's a Chippewa?
It's an old indigenous word.
It means orphan.
We cut to the outside of the main lodge. Parents are driving up in a variety of cars and vans. Children are everywhere. The Addams town car pulls up, and everyone steps back. Lurch opens the car door, and Morticia, Gomez, Wednesday, and Pugsley emerge. They're watched by another family, the Buckmans. Don and Ellen Buckman are typical, pushy, status-obsessed yuppie parents. Beside them is their spoiled, princessy 12-year-old daughter, Amanda. Amanda's very dressed up in expensive camping gear.
Fresh air. The scent of pie.
Gomez hands Pugsley a cigar.
Wednesday, look at all the other children. Their freckles and bright little eyes. Their eager, friendly smiles.
Amanda Buckman stares at the Addamses.
Help them.
Hi, I'm Amanda Buckman. Why are you dressed like that?
Like what?
Like you're going to a funeral. Why are you dressed like somebody died?
Wait.
Hi, Don Buckman. Isn't this place something else? Very exclusive.
Really?
A kid has to be extra special to get in here. Gifted. Exceptional. Our Amanda has already skipped 2 grades. How about your boy?
Gomez places his hands proudly on Pugsley's shoulders.
Probation.
We just love Chippewa. Amanda couldn't wait. It's all she talked about. She's got a whole new wardrobe. And this little lady.
Wednesday's at that very special age when a girl has only one thing on her mind.
Ellen kneels beside Wednesday.
Boys.
Homicide.
That was perfect. Gary Granger, the camp's director, blows a whistle. He is a major hyper type A type. Gary stands beside his equally enthusiastic, violently peppy wife, Becky Martin Granger.
Attention! Listen up, everyone. I'm Gary Granger.
And I'm Becky Martin Granger.
We're the owners and directors here at Camp Chippewa. America's foremost facility for privileged young adults.
And we're all here to learn, to grow, and to just plain have fun.
Because that's what being privileged is all about.
We angle on the Buckmans, smiling proudly at Amanda.
Wednesday.
Wednesday is holding a bottle to her mouth. It is a clear antique bottle labeled in big letters, poison, with a skull and crossbones on the label. We angle on Joel Glicker, another camper. Joel is spindly and pale with glasses. He is clearly not cut out for Chippewa. His parents, the Glickers, stand on either side of him, holding his shoulders.
Mom, I don't think I like it here.
Stand up straight.
Smile.
I can't breathe.
Joel uses an inhaler. We angle on Wednesday, taking note. In the background, we see Pugsley standing beside a tree. A noose hangs from the limb of the tree. Pugsley stands on a wooden stool and slips his head into the noose. And we cut to the inside of the nursery at the same time. Debbie is sitting in a rocking chair beside the cradle, reading a story aloud to Pubert.
And everyone at the ball turned and stared at Cinderella. Who is that beautiful woman? Everyone asked.
We angle on the door, which is ajar. Fester stands outside, tongue-tied, listening.
Even Prince Charming noticed the new arrival. Who are you? He asked Cinderella.
The door creaks a bit. Debbie notices and realizes that Fester is listening. Her story begins to change.
My name is Cinderella, she said to the prince. And could you tell me, who is that man over there by the punch bowl? That fascinating man, that oddly sensual man, that man who makes me quiver under my bodice, that bald man.
We angle on Fester, his eyes wide along with everybody else's. We cut to the outside of Camp Chippewa on the dock later that day. Wednesday, Pugsley and Amanda stand with a group of other children on the dock of the camp lake. They all wear bathing suits. Wednesday and Pugsley wear black, full-length, 20-style suits. Gary Granger stands at the end of the dock and blows his whistle.
Life-saving. I know we're all top-notch little swimmers, and now we get to show our stuff and earn those certificates. Let's have our first pair of life-saving buddies, Amanda and Wednesday.
Is that your bathing suit?
Is that your overbite?
Now one of you will be the drowning victim, and one of you will be our life-saver.
I'll be the victim.
All your life.
I'm going to be an actress.
Brava! Now, Amanda, you jump in, swim out a few yards, and start drowning.
Amanda jumps in and swims out a few yards.
Help me! Help me! I'm drowning!
She pretends to struggle.
Help me! I'm dying!
Wednesday turns to Gary and smiles.
I can't swim.
Gary is not amused at this and blows his whistle. We cut to inside the conservatory the next morning. Morticia is painting at an easel. Across the room, we see her subject, Thing, who stands on a velvet-draped pedestal. Debbie enters.
Mrs. Addams.
Yes, Debbie.
Could I ask you something of a personal nature?
Of course.
It's just, well, you seem so worldly, so sophisticated. It's clear that you know everything about love.
We angle on Thing, agreeing, making the okay sign.
Merci.
I was wondering, is Fester seeing anyone?
You mean, is there a woman in Fester's life? Or his luggage? No. Sadly, I've always wondered about that Fester Addams. He's bloated, he's pasty, he reeks. if I weren't already married.
Oh, I know.
Debbie,
Oh, please, go on with your work. I didn't mean to interrupt.
it's all right. My hand has fallen asleep.
We angle on Thing, dozing on the pedestal. We cut to the inside of Gomez's study at the same time. Gomez is standing at his desk, signing documents. With his free hand, he raises his arm and throws a dart. Angle on Lurch, standing against the opposite wall. He holds the target on his chest. He looks petrified. He moves the target so the dart hits a bullseye. Fester enters, very upset.
She's driving me wild.
Boom!
Gomez aims another dart and throws. We angle on Lurch as he frantically moves the target for another bullseye.
Debbie, even the sound of her name, Debbie, isn't it beautiful? It makes me think of vinyl, chemicals.
Truly. Fester, has it finally happened? At long last.
I don't know. I think so.
Gomez, gazing at Fester, throws another dart. We angle on Lurch, even more frantic, moving the target. Another bullseye.
All these years I've watched you and Morticia from windows, doorways, keyholes. I've been happy for you, but I have to confess, I've been jealous too. I've dreamt that someday, against all odds, there might be someone for me.
There's Thing.
We angle on Thing, on the desk, looking alarmed.
I know, but I want more. Legs, elbows. Ooh, that hurts my throat. A head. Is that asking so much?
Ooh, legs?
I've seen them, and maybe, just maybe, dare I ask Debbie to dinner? What if she says no? What if she says yes? Oh, Gomez, if I asked her, would you come, you and Morticia?
Of course.
Gomez throws his last dart. The dart heads right for Lurch's face, and we angle on Lurch, gulping. He has swallowed the dart. We cut to the inside of the Camp Chippewa cabin at night. All the bunkmates in Wednesday's cabin are gathered in a circle across the room from Wednesday, telling ghost stories, while Wednesday does her best to ignore them and read her book. Amanda has a flashlight under her face to make herself look scary, though her giant retainer is doing a decent job of that.
And then the ghost said, and I will haunt you forever.
The other girls let out an affected, emotionless, half-hearted scream. Amanda shines her flashlight on Wednesday.
Wednesday, you have to continue the ghost story.
This is dumb.
If you can't do it.
Wednesday sighs.
So the next night, the ghost came back to the haunted cabin, and he said to the campers, "None of you really believe in me, so I will have to prove my powers." And the next morning, when the campers woke up, all their old noses had grown back.
The campers, led by Amanda, scream in real terror. We cut to the interior of a French restaurant that night. The French restaurant is in an extreme state of mossy decay. It is an ancient, rotting cavern, the walls painted with tarnished gold and red paint the color of dried blood. The lighting is very gloomy and includes sputtering candelabra. A decrepit string quartet plays in a corner. Gomez Morticia sit with Debbie and Fester at a central table.
It's our favorite bistro. We've been coming here for years.
Of course, it's been redone.
It's just lovely, isn't it, Fester?
We angle on Fester, who is petrified with nerves. He is gnawing on a surprise nutcake.
Fester?
Fester freezes, unsure of what to do. He removes the half-gnawed cake from his mouth and offers it to Debbie. Morticia thinks on her feet to cover for Fester.
It's a quaint French custom, sharing half-eaten surprise nut cake.
Fester is truly continental. He spent many years abroad.
He speaks 12 languages fluently.
I could tell. You know, when I first saw him, I thought he might be from Europe.
You did?
It's true.
But I took a bath.
We cut to the inside of the ladies' room. Morticia and Debbie sit at the mirror, inspecting their faces.
Fester's really a wonderful man. He's just terribly shy.
Really? Are you sure? I just can't tell. Does he like me at all?
Oh, of course he does. He vomited.
We see that Debbie is rubbing at a stain on her dress.
That's true. Does he always do that with women he likes?
Oh, no. Just you.
We cut back to the restaurant, where Gomez is advising Fester at the table. They are alone.
Do you think she minded?
Of course not. He adores you.
I'm making such a mess of things. Gomez, how do you do it?
Woo her, admire her, make her feel like she's the most sublime creature on earth.
The ladies return and take their seats.
We're back. Noses powdered.
Perfection achieved. We are the luckiest brothers on earth. We are unworthy of such splendor, undeserving of such radiance.
Gomez looked toward Fester with an encouraging look.
That's right. We should have ugly girls.
Suddenly, a violin strikes a powerful note. Morticia gasps as Gomez takes her in his arms for an over-the-top tango. The entire room watches in awe as they put on an elaborate show. We angle on Debbie watching the tango. Fester taps her on the shoulder. He has 2 breadsticks inserted in his nostrils. The dance continues. At the climax, they embrace and share a passionate kiss. And don't we all wish for that? As Morticia and Gomez kiss, the corks from all the champagne bottles in the restaurant, which sit beside every table in silver buckets, pop simultaneously. Geysers of champagne erupt beside every table, drenching the restaurant in a glorious fountain of lust. We cut to the outside of a cemetery later that night. Fester and Debbie are walking through it.
How you must hate me.
What?
Here you are, a debonair man of the world. How I must bore you.
Never.
Fester, before we go any further, I have something to confess. Something I must tell you. I'm a virgin.
You are?
Yes.
What's that?
Debbie is a bit taken aback, probably because she lied.
It's someone who has never experienced physical love.
Oh, you mean with another person?
Debbie nods.
Then, Debbie, I have a confession to make as well. I'm one too.
Debbie feigns incredible shock.
Gasp.
Why does it say Fester nods? Oh, because you're supposed to say you.
Oh, Fester nods.
You?
Yes.
But with your looks, your charm, women must follow you everywhere.
Store detectives.
Oh, Fester, I've always dreamed of meeting someone untouched, someone pure, someone just like you.
You'll meet him.
And I dreamed that when I met him, that we would wait until our wedding night to give ourselves to one another, to make that ultimate sacrifice.
Tom Brady? I mean, a goat?
Until now, I thought it was impossible. But, Fester Addams, I love you.
You do?
Please, be brutally honest. I have to know. How do you feel about me?
I love you. I worship you. I do anything for you. I'd pay.
Fester!
Debbie!
They embrace chastely. We angle on the statue of Apollo and Aphrodite Addams, who are embracing. A black widow spider crawls down Apollo's forehead. We cut to inside the nursery a few minutes later. Morticia and Gomez are standing over the cradle, arm in arm, watching Pubert sleep.
Look at him.
So peaceful.
We angle on Pubert. There are now iron bars across his cradle.
This evening, as I watched Fester and Debbie, I kept my fingers crossed. I hoped.
I pray.
Let them fall in love.
Let them know happiness.
Let them adopt.
Suddenly, Fester and Debbie come through the door excitedly.
Gomez, Morticia, great news! Something impossible, a miracle!
The rash.
It's gone.
I'm engaged!
Debbie is simply beaming as she holds up her left hand to show a beautiful diamond ring on her finger.
That ring.
It was our mother's. She was buried with it.
Thunder claps as Debbie produces a muddy shovel in her other hand. We cut to the inside later that evening. In Debbie's bedroom, we see a TV playing as she gets ready for bed.
Tonight on America's Most Disgusting Unsolved Crimes, we investigate the case of Ursula.
A beautiful brunette resembling Debbie pops up on the screen.
Carmen.
Another photo of a raven-haired woman, also resembling Debbie.
And Nadine.
The screen shows Debbie disguised as an Anne Margaret redhead.
3 very different women with one thing in common.
The photos are shown together.
Murder. And they're all the same woman. She is known by the police as a Black Widow. She mates and she kills. She investigates wealthy men, finding the richest, loneliest bachelors.
Angle on the wall of the room. It's covered with photos of Fester and newspaper clippings, with headlines that read, Addams' fortune still intact. The Czar family, one of America's gold mines.
And then she gains their trust and their love. Finally, she marries them and kills them on the wedding night. The deaths appear accidental, and after the funeral she disappears, cash in hand. But the money never lasts.
We angle on a pile of singles and some change on the dresser.
And soon the Black Widow is hungry again. Hungry for cash. Hungry for surprise nutcake. A mistress of disguise, she has eluded the authorities for years. Who is she, and what seemingly innocent pose will she next assume?
We angle on a mock-up of other possible disguises, taped near a cracked mirror. Debbie in a page boy and glasses. Debbie with freckles and pigtails. And a picture of Kathy Lee Gifford.
All we can say is, bachelors beware.
We cut to inside the nursery. At the same time, Pubert's cradle sits by the window. A jet of flame shoots out of the cradle. We hear thunder and lightning. We cut to the cabin at the same time. Wednesday is asleep in her bunk. As the lightning strikes, her eyes snap open. She knows something is wrong. We cut to the dining room the next day. Morticia, Gomez, Fester, and Debbie are all seated at the breakfast table. Debbie holds Pubert. Granny and Lurch are serving the meal.
Oh,
Our Fester engaged to be married. Lurch, I owe you $50. Porridge, Fester?
yes, please. Today I'm so happy I could eat a horse.
Granny goes to grab a different pot.
Oh. Nope, you're muted again. I see
Suit
that.
yourself. It's all me. We're all so, who am I? We're all so excited for the two of you. And Debbie, we'd love to meet your family and have them for dinner. Are they big people? Meaty?
Debbie starts weeping.
Angel?
You're all so kind. It's just my entire family. There was a horrible accident years ago when I was just a child. An explosion.
An explosion?
Nothing left?
Are
Nothing. No one.
Well, from now on, we are your family, and everyone we own is yours.
Is there a complete list?
And as for the wedding, it will be our pleasure.
We insist.
You people, there's just so much love in this room.
We cut to the inside of the cabin. All the campers sit on their bunks for mail call. Gary and Becky stand in the corner of at the center of the room, holding stacks of letters and postcards.
Mail call. Adam?
Gary tosses Wednesday an envelope.
Men, Barkley, Kesselman, Calloway, Dexter, Donman, Edwards, Evans, Finley, Fisher, Framingham, Gidley, Green, Garner, Harper, Hampton, Hastings.
Becky tosses more mail to the campers. Wednesday pours into her letter.
Oh no.
You're muted.
What is it?
This is unspeakable.
Is something wrong, Wednesday? Bad news.
This is the worst thing that has ever happened in history of human events. Pugsley, Uncle Fester is getting married.
A wedding? But that's great news.
To whom?
The nanny.
Get out of the cabin. I mean, I'd kill myself. The help?
I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
I think that's disgusting. I think their whole family is like some weird medical experiment. I think they're like circus people.
What did you say?
Wednesday and Pugsley advance on Amanda threateningly.
Campers, group hug.
The campers all move into a huddle. Wednesday and Pugsley hang back.
Wednesday, Pugsley. Will a hug hurt us?
We don't hug.
Becky moves
Oh.
closer toward Wednesday and Pugsley.
Oh, they're just shy.
We're not shy.
We're contagious.
You know, I'm sensing some real friction here. Something not quite right, not quite Chippewa. But hey, no problemo. They'll come around. All they need are good friends, good fun, and a little time in the surprise nutcake hut.
What's the nutcake hut?
It's a very special place where we go and we need to think about who we are and whose nutcakes we are. Nope, who we should be. First, I tried. It just went worse from there.
I love it.
Oh.
10 out of 10.
We cut to the inside of the nutcake hut at day. We angle on a poster of a kitten hanging from a chin-up bar. The caption on the poster reads, "Hang in there, baby." We see another poster of a gooey sunset. The caption reads, "Today is the first day of the rest of your life." Angle on a third poster of a sad-eyed troll doll holding a flower. Long shot of the entire nutcake hut interior. It is a nightmare of wallpaper with smiling suns and rainbows, oil paintings of unicorns, and flouncy, fussy Laura Ashley curtains, and lace-trimmed throw pillows. Wednesday and Pugsley sit rigidly in chairs, upholstered in more Laura Ashley shit. Perky music, perhaps the Candyman, starts to play.
How long do we have to stay in here?
Until we crack.
The door opens, and Joel's forced into the room, carrying a paperback copy of A Brief History of Time.
Have fun.
Joel stares at the room.
What are you in for?
I wouldn't go horseback riding.
That's all?
And I wouldn't make a birdhouse.
Why not?
I just wanted to read.
Gary pokes his head back in the room.
Not on my time, Four Eyes. Have fun.
Yes.
We all know that guy.
Right?
Gary slams the door and grabs Joel's book. Wednesday, Pugsley, and Joel all look at each other. Joel sees something on the wall and screams, and we angle onto what Joel is seeing. A poster of Michael Jackson with a group of children. The caption reads, "Heal the world." Yikes. We cut to the exterior of a camp fence later that night. In the moonlight, we see two small figures dressed in ninja black, including ski masks, approaching the fence which surrounds the camp.
Hurry up.
I'm coming.
We close up on the fence, which at first appears charmingly rustic. The barbed wire along the top glints in the moonlight. Pugsley gives Wednesday a boost, using his hands as a support. As Wednesday is about to touch the barbed wire, another black-clad figure appears. Thank you. It is Joel.
Wait.
Who's there?
Be careful. Tetanus.
Joel takes a pair of large wire cutters out of his knapsack and snips the barbed wire.
Go.
Suddenly we hear a siren and a spotlight hits the trio.
There they are!
I saw them sneak out.
What do you think you're doing?
We have to see our family.
It's important.
More important than summer fun! More important than making new friends! More important than surprise nut cake!
Yes.
Joel Glicker, I'm surprised at you.
I have to get out of here. I have allergies.
Oh, you're allergic to sunshine, archery, and crafts?
Yes.
I think they should be punished. Punished! Punished!
And the rest of the campers join her in a chant of punished.
Punished!
Punished.
No, we are not here to punish. We are here to inspire.
Know what our little ninja friends need? Know what might turn their sad, wasted lives around?
What?
Becky takes out a pitch pipe and blows a note. The wholesome campers form a circle around Wednesday, Pugsley, and Joel, and begin to sing Kumbaya, aiming the song at the rebels.
This is going to be fun.
Kumbaya,
my Lord.
Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya.
There was like some accidental harmony in there. I think after X amount of script reads, I feel like we finally nailed group singing over Zoom. Good job, guys.
The just delicious chaos.
As the song continues, the campers begin to close in on Wednesday, Pugsley, and Joel, who stand with their backs to each other, horrified at the song. We cut to the inside of the conservatory the next day. The room has been decorated for Debbie's bridal shower. The decorations are grimy white and seem to be for a Victorian funeral. The mirrors are draped with black crepe. There's a stack of gifts. In attendance are Morticia, Granny, Debbie, Flora and Fauna, and several other Addams women. The guests include Ophelia Addams, the faded, demented Southern belle, and Countess Aphasia, a tattered gin-soaked actress with a Tallulah Besso.
Now, Debbie,
Morticia.
have you met everyone?
Margaret, the cheery, ladylike wife of Cousin It, enters, pushing a baby carriage.
Morticia.
Margaret.
They embrace.
Margaret, this is our bride-to-be.
Welcome to our family. I can't tell you what it's meant to me joining the Addams clan. Have you met my husband, Cousin It?
Cousin It?
We've been so happy, and just as little Pubert arrived, we were blessed with our own little bundle of joy.
We angle on the baby carriage, containing a cooing little hairball, the tiny image of Cousin It.
What?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
No, that's the baby's nickname. What? From the obstetrician.
Isn't he precious?
We've had offers.
And this is cousin Ophelia Addams, all the way from Memphis.
Good afternoon and congratulations. I was married once, you know. And for a time, I was so very happy.
And what happened?
I don't know.
She looks around the room.
Am I dead?
And this is the Countess Aphasia Dewberry Addams. She's an actress.
Enchanté. Have you seen my films?
I'm not sure.
Were you in the army?
We cut to the outside of Camp Chippewa. A volleyball game is in progress. Wednesday, Pugsley and Joel stand in the back row, utterly disinterested.
Are you really allergic?
Uh-huh. To almost everything.
A volleyball hits Joel in the head, and he ignores it.
Mr. Glicker!
No, you're not.
Am too. I can't have dairy products, or wear wool, or drink fluoridated water.
Another volleyball hits Joel on the head. He ignores it.
Someone's not trying.
Do you know what happens if my mom uses fabric softener?
What?
I die.
5 volleyballs rightfully hit Joel.
Clicker!
We cut to the inside of Gomez's private retreat. We are in Gomez's men's club. The room is lavishly appointed, if cobwebby. It resembles a turn-of-the-century bordello, with red velvet swags, lots of brass, gaslights, and inlaid mahogany paneling. Fester's bachelor party is in progress. In attendance are Gomez, the host, Fester, Lurch, Cousin It, Thing, and several other male members of the extended Addams family, including Lumpy, the teenage hunchback, and Donald and Dexter, the two-headed man. Everyone has their glasses raised in a toast.
Ooh, Fester!
You're not making any noise.
Everyone cheers and drinks.
Lurch?
We angle on Lurch, lowering the lights. We angle on Thing, operating an ancient movie projector. All the guests are lined up on couches and armchairs, watching the film being projected on a sheet tacked to the wall. First, we see a few feet of blank film. We angle on the stag film. We see, in black and white, a Victorian harem-style room, all throw pillows, fringe, palm trees, and overstuffed divans. A plump woman, dressed in a rather covered-up harem costume, dances clumsily into the frame.
Fatima.
Woman of 1,000 mysteries.
We angle on Lurch, his eyes wide, and then we angle on Fatima, doing a mildly lewd, totally klutzy belly dance.
Dance, temptress. Dance for Fester.
Take it off.
We angle on Fatima, continuing her dance. She removes her head, holding it by the hair. She tosses the head at the camera. We angle on Fester. Fatima's head lands in his lap. It winks at him. And then we angle on Thing, his finger caught in the film reel spinning around. Cut to the interior of the conservatory. The shower is in high gear. Debbie is opening a box. She takes out some stained, ripped, clearly used lingerie.
No.
Aphasia, you shouldn't have.
Something old.
Morticia hands Debbie another box.
What?
It's
For me.
Yeah.
It's for your wedding night.
Debbie removes a primitive carved statue from the box.
It's beautiful.
I can't remember. It's either a fertility god or the source of all despair since the beginning of time. There's the receipt.
We cut to the inside of a private retreat. Everyone is drunk and happy, singing the last few bars of For He's a Jolly Good Fellow to Fester.
Which
nobody
Nobody
can
can
deny.
You guys are the best bunch of friends a fella could ever hope for. What a night.
And now for the pièce de résistance.
Lurch rolls in an enormous surprise nutcake, over 6 feet high. A drum roll is heard.
Ta-da!
Everyone stares at the cake expectantly. Nothing pops out. Clearly, he needed more time. Another drum roll.
Ta-da!
Nothing pops out. Gomez walks over to the nutcake. Lurch lifts off the top layer. Gomez peers inside. We do not see who or what is inside the cake.
Poor girl. Lurch. Was she in there before you baked?
We angle on Lurch with a look of shame. Cut to the outside of the Addams mansion. A full moon is seen hanging over the house. Inside Fester's bedroom, we see Fester lying in bed dreamily. There's a knock at the door.
Darling,
Dearest?
shut your eyes, sweetheart. It's bad luck to see the bride.
Fester shuts his eyes. Debbie enters in her nightgown and robe.
Darling, I just had to see you one more time before the wedding. I had a wonderful shower.
Debbie takes out a tape measure and measures Fester's neck. He is unaware of what she's doing.
I had a terrific party.
I just adore Gomez and Morticia. All the Addamses.
Debbie, just for practice, mimes shooting Fester at point-blank range.
Muffin, we're going to be so happy, aren't we?
Of course, my beloved.
She mimes repeatedly stabbing him with a dagger.
I wish I could open my eyes and see your beautiful face.
Debbie's face is contorted in a silent scream of murder.
Oh, no, Pumpkin, you mustn't. But, Fester,
Yes, Cupcake?
I do have one request. I know it's silly.
Anything.
I need your signature in my wedding album. It's a tradition.
My signature?
Angle on a paper that Debbie has brought with her. In large letters it reads, Last Will and Testament. Debbie gets everything.
Eyes shut.
Debbie guides Fester's hand as he signs the agreement. We cut to the camp infirmary at night. The room is in darkness, lit by moonlight. There are medical cabinets, an eye chart, and a pair of gurneys. There's also a skeleton hanging on a chrome stand. The room appears deserted.
Over here,
Where?
by the skeleton.
Wednesday and Joel both slowly rise, standing on opposite sides of the skeleton.
I got your message inside my cutlet.
I need to ask you something.
What?
Do you believe in the existence of evil?
Well, did you meet my mom?
Wednesday takes one of the skeleton's hands.
My Uncle Fester is about to get married to this woman in a white uniform.
A radiologist?
A nanny, but I have to go to the wedding. I have a pass. Do you want to come?
Joel takes the skeleton's other hand.
You mean like on a date?
No.
I'd love to.
Hello? Is someone there?
We angle on Wednesday and Joel, staring at each other in panic. Angle on the glass door to the infirmary, flashlight shine in.
Who's in there?
The door swings open. Gary and Becky point their flashlights around the room. They illuminate the bodies of Wednesday and Joel, now lying under sheets on the gurneys, completely covered.
It's nothing. Must be the Morrison twins from this afternoon.
Oh, of course. Bungee jumping?
The square dance.
They shut the door. We cut to outside the Addams mansion at dusk. The mansion has been bedecked with dead branches and black crepe for the wedding. Various ancient limousines, motorcycles, and hearses are pulling up. We cut to outside the cemetery at dusk, and we angle on Lurch at the organ, which has been moved outdoors. He strikes up Sunrise Sunset. We angle on the cemetery. The wedding guests are seated among the tombstones, and an aisle has been created. The guests are all in place, all variously bizarre members of the Addams clan. Angle on Joel, watching from a seat near the front, enthralled. He wears a yarmulke. Wednesday comes down the aisle very depressed. She drops rocks out of her basket, which thud to the ground. Pugsley comes down the aisle as ring bearer. He carries a satin pillow. On the pillow is Thing. Debbie appears in her bridal gown, holding her bouquet. She is radiant. She walks down the aisle, and we angle on the altar. We show the altar. The ceremony is underway. Gomez and Morticia stand to one side, looking very glamorous. Fester and Debbie face each other. Wednesday and Pugsley stand off to one side. Granny holds Pubert. We angle on the minister, facing the family. The minister is Cousin It. Gomez and Morticia gaze at each other fondly and nod. A high-pitched wailing is heard, a mournful shriek. Morticia knocks on the family crypt, and the wailing stops.
I, Fester Addams, do hereby declare my unending love. I will worship you forever. I will devote my every waking moment to your happiness alone. Henceforward, I am your eternal and helpless devotee.
Nice. Ditto.
Debbie looks at that.
I do. Oh,
I can't see. Debbie?
I do. I'm here.
Pugsley holds out the pillow. Thing holds out the ring. Fester takes the ring and puts it on Debbie. She appraises it. We cut to Margaret stroking the hair on what?
A man and a woman. It could work.
Angle on Ophelia and Aphasia among the guests. Ophelia dabs at her eyes with a lace hanky.
Oh, I do love weddings. Have you ever been married?
Oh, yes.
And why?
In Berlin.
We angle on Cousin Ed at the altar. Debbie raises her veil and moves to kiss Fester. Fester raises a hand. Cousin It is leaning forward. Debbie realizes the protocol and kisses Cousin It. As she pulls away from the kiss, she pulls a very long hair from her mouth.
That is very.
Fester and Debbie kiss. Lurch, as the wedding photographer, takes their picture. Debbie covers her face with her hand. We hear thunder, and lightning pierces the sky. We angle on Margaret, holding what? What shrieks, and all of his hair stands on end. Granny burps Pubert, and the thunder and lightning stop. We angle on Morticia, who, for the first time, looks a bit worried. We cut to the outside of the Addams mansion a few minutes later. We angle on the Addams town car. It's been covered with just married signs. Tin cans have been tied to the rear bumper, along with a corpse, face down. Debbie and Fester stand beside the car's rear door. They wear their traveling clothes. Debbie holds her bouquet. Morticia and Gomez stand beside them.
You are going to have a wonderful life together.
Yes, I am.
All of the wedding guests have gathered around.
Come on, darling. Let's see who the next happy bride. Who's the next happy bride? Yeah.
Debbie rolls her eyes and tosses the bouquet into the crowd. Aphasia and Ophelia both lunge for it, and the crowd surges around them, with everyone screaming and howling as if beginning a riot. The crowd grudgingly quiets. Wednesday, to her horror, is holding the bouquet.
Now you have to get married.
It's not binding.
Rand.
We angle on the Thing, on the ledge of an upper window. As the town car drives off, Thing leaps from the window onto the hood of the town car.
And that is intermission, y'all. We're going to take just a brief one so that the puppies can go potty, and we'll be back. Can we do like 10 till? Does that sound good to everybody else?
Yeah.
8:50 heard, Chef.
All right. Sorry, y'all. That took me a little bit longer than I thought. Wearing my Dollywood shirt and my Dollywood cup. Instructing Kenna to sound like Dolly Parton in the one part.
I very much enjoyed that.
You're welcome. All right. Well, we're getting back into everything. I just want to take a minute to thank all the people that have donated because it was kind of overwhelming and I deeply appreciate everybody. So special shout out to Kenna and Patrick from our group. Shout out to Sean, aka Dad. Lynette Doherty, Claire, that I used to work with at Cash App as well. Kelsey, shout out to her as well. I mean, she's kind of saving the day just all around today. And actually, shout out to Sarah Jameson. She also donated. So, kind of a call back to our very early days. So, definitely appreciate everybody that was able to donate. Even if you're not, that weren't able to or can't, don't sweat it. I was able to put enough of it on my credit card. And with all the donations that I did get in, I was able to get enough paid in that I was able to get my surgery time. So we should be good for a while. And I deeply appreciate y'all. But it looks like everybody's back. So we can probably go ahead and get going because I know some of y'all like to go to bed early. So
Excuse me.
yeah. It's a
Smells
school night.
already in bed.
I don't doubt it. All right.
All right. Oh yeah, it's me. I forgot. Yes. We open on the exterior of an airport. I'm sorry about her.
Oh,
We
it's
angle on an airplane taking off. We cut to a hotel balcony. Sorry, there's pizza coming in, and she's sterile. At the hotel balcony of Dallas, Fester and Debbie stand at the railing of their hotel balcony, looking out at a sweeping view. Fester turns to Debbie.
But darling, this is Hawaii.
I know.
But I thought we were going to Death Valley.
I told you. The travel agency called. Death Valley's overbooked. The best they could do was a free week at Diamond Head.
I suppose all that really matters is we're together on our wedding night.
He takes her hand in his.
Just you.
And you.
Thing crawls onto their clasped hands.
And Thing!
Debbie screams.
What a wonderful surprise! A stowaway!
Thing sits on the railing.
Where were we? Weren't I about to take you in my arms?
Yes, my dearest. But first,
Yes.
a wedding night tradition.
Some mystical ancient custom?
Yes, a bath.
Fester shudders and backs away.
What is this bath thing, even though I referenced it earlier in the movie?
It's only one night.
For you.
Fester marches into the hotel suite. Thing now balances on the balcony. Debbie lingers for a moment. She flicks Thing off the railing and turns, walking into the suite. We angle on Thing, who has caught himself just in time, climbing back up onto the railing. We cut to the cabin porch at Camp Chippewa that night. Wednesday, Joel and Pugsley sit on the edge of the porch in the dark. In the background, we hear other campers singing Michael Row the Boat Ashore as someone plays the guitar.
What do you think they're doing right now?
They're having sex. Do you know what that is?
Of course.
He doesn't know.
Yes, I do.
He's just a baby.
I am not.
So what happens?
Well, they take off all their clothes and then their skin comes off and their bodies split in half and wiggle on the floor and then their brains come out and then they scream.
They're is a justified pause. Joel turns to Wednesday.
You told him.
We cut to a hotel bathroom that night. Fester is lying in a sunken marble tub, covered up to his chin in soap bubbles. Thing sits on Fester's head, shampooing his scalp. Debbie enters, thumbing through a large book.
Dearest, would you like to join me?
Not yet. I'm still awfully nervous. I'd like to get in the mood. I've been reading this book, Jane Seymour's Guide to Romantic Living.
Really?
Yes, it's a bestseller. Right before her divorce.
What does it say?
Jane advises soft lighting.
Debbie dims the lights, and candles glow.
Ooh, like a cave.
Jane advises air scented with an exotic potpourri.
We angle on a spray can in Debbie's hand. Glade's romantic odor. She spritzes the air, and then viciously spritzes Thing, who falls off Fester's head into the water.
It smells like a taxi.
Fester giggles. Something has tickled him underwater.
Thing, stop it.
Bubbles emerge from under the water.
But Jane says that the key ingredient is romantic music.
Debbie holds up a silvery boombox on several extension cords. She presses a button. Ravel's Bolero starts to play on a cassette.
I ordered this on the cassette from Time Life. 5,000 of the world's most romantic melodies.
It's superb. What do you call this?
Number 438.
Debbie sits on the edge of the tub with the boombox in her lap.
So, you like romantic living?
I do, so far.
Debbie turns up the volume.
I can't hear you.
I said...
Debbie stands and begins waltzing to the music.
I love romantic living, like Jane. Oh, Fester, how much do you love me?
With all my soul.
Would you do anything for me?
Anything.
Would you die for me?
Yes.
Promise.
Debbie drops the boombox into the tub. Electricity courses through Fester's body, lighting up the room and surely electrocuting him. We cut to the interior of a hotel suite at the main room. We angle on the empty main of the suite. Simultaneously, all the bulbs in the lamp short and pop out. Thing runs madly around the room, throwing off sparks and current. In the picture window, we see all of Hawaii go dark. Inside the bathroom, Fester slumps back in the tub as Debbie unplugs the boombox.
Pumpkin?
In the dark, we see a light bulb glow. It is in Fester's mouth. It illuminates his eyes and face.
Muffin.
Inside the hotel bedroom, a few minutes later, Debbie is sitting up in bed, in her negligee. She is very irate. She holds a remote control and keeps changing channel on the set across the room. We see the TV set featuring a scene from Fatal Attraction. Fester sits beside Debbie. He gently takes the remote control.
Darling, I know you're nervous.
He turns off the TV.
And so am I.
I'm not nervous. I'm upset.
Because of the bathtub, accidents happen.
I know.
I'm fine.
I know.
Don't give it another thought. Think only of me and our future together.
Debbie starts to whimper.
Don't be frightened. I'll be gentle. This is as new to me as it is to you.
You've really never had sex?
Never.
Well then, how do you know we're not having it right now?
Sweetheart, it's time.
Oh my God.
The most beautiful moment between a man and a woman will be just like Gomez and Morticia.
But I'm not ready. This this isn't how it's supposed to be.
Darling, don't worry. You're in Addams now. Pretend we're at home, in my room. Granny down the hallway, Lurch by the door.
Oh my God.
Please, what is it? What do you need?
Debbie stares at him. She begins to concoct a new plan, and her mood changes.
Only you, my dearest.
Really?
Fester, I'm ready.
I love you. I want you.
Just one thing.
Gomez told me no giggling.
And
No hand puppets. What?
After we've made love, you can never see your family again.
What?
Debbie grabs Fester's hand and places it on her breast.
Otherwise, I could never really enjoy myself. I could never give myself completely.
Unless I never see my family again?
If I picture them in our lives, I could never. You know.
Never?
Don't you love me?
Of course.
Don't you want me?
Yes.
Debbie grabs Fester and kisses him. She pulls away.
Never. Stunned.
But
out of camera's range, Debbie does something wildly arousing to Fester's surprised nutcake. Fester moans. He nods his head in assent, mouthing the word never. We angle on Debbie's shoulder as her negligee falls. We see her tattoo of a black widow spider in its web. We see Debbie's makeup case standing open in the corner of the room. Thing crawls out. He sees Debbie and Fester making love. He leaps back into the makeup case. Then he emerges again, slowly, to watch. We see the inside of the conservatory a few mornings later. Gomez and Morticia are having breakfast. Morticia is going through the mail. Gomez stands over Pubert's cradle.
It's so odd we haven't heard from them.
It's been almost a week, hasn't it, Hubert?
Angle on Pubert wearing sunglasses.
Look at him. Much fun at the reception.
Gomez cracks an egg into an open baby bottle. He adds, God, we all have to put this word in this. He adds Worcestershire sauce and a dash of vodka, caps the bottle, and shakes it.
Hair of the pup.
Gomez gives Pubert the bottle. The doorbell chimes. Gomez and Morticia look up. Pubert moans. We see in the entry hall Gomez and Morticia on the stairs. Lurch has opened the front door. Two moving men stand in the hall.
Addams resident?
Lurch nods.
We're here to pick up all his. Oh, sorry. We're here to pick up all his stuff.
All whose stuff?
Fester Addams. He wants it out of here.
You must be mistaken.
We got a list. Paperclip collection, underwear, one pair, box of dirt.
Granny appears, carrying a box of dirt. One of the moving men reaches for the box.
My dirt!
Gomez and Morticia look at each other, very disturbed. We see the exterior of Camp Chippewa at the archery range. A group of campers stand in a line, waiting their turn to shoot arrows at a target many yards away. Wednesday stands with Joel and Pugsley.
Go, Amanda!
Amanda shoots an arrow, it hits the target.
Excellent, Amanda.
Next!
Joel takes the bow, and Gary hands him an arrow. Wednesday is reading a postcard.
Dear Wednesday and Pugsley, I love you dearly, but I can never see you again.
Go!
Without bothering to look, Joel shoots an arrow about 2 feet into the dirt.
Good try. die.
Next.
Joel passes the bow to Pugsley. Gary hands him the arrow. Wednesday continues.
When you are grown up and very lonely, you will understand. Love, Uncle Fester.
That's terrible.
It's Debbie. He's a dead man.
Go.
Pugsley shoots the arrow high into the sky, and a bird falls from the blue. A camper picks it up.
It's an American bald eagle.
But aren't they extinct?
They are now.
We see the airport runway. Debbie hurriedly exits a small private jet as a funeral director approaches her.
Mrs. Addams,
Yes.
where's the body?
Fester is breathlessly trying to keep up with his bride. Debbie points in his direction.
Right there.
But he's alive.
Tell me about it.
She storms off with Fester jogging in tow behind her. She stops suddenly and turns to face Fester, who nearly runs into her.
Fester, we may be together for a while.
All our lives, cara mia.
What?
Mon cher.
Speak English.
Surprise nut cake?
Debbie walks to the car and is about to get in.
And if I have to be seen with you, we need to make some changes.
Changes?
We angle on the car's license plate, which reads Debbie 1. The car drives off. We see the outside of Debbie and Fester's new house. Moving vans are parked in front of a garish suburban estate. Hideous, expensive furniture is being unloaded by an army of moving men. The furniture is a mixture of ultra-modern chrome and leather and gooey white and gold reproduction French antiques. Debbie is supervising the movers. Fester stands near a truck with his back to the camera.
Watch it, you bozos! That's Louis XIV's! Fester, get over here!
We see Fester staring at the reflection of his made-over self in a mirror leaned against the truck. He wears a toupee and trendy clothes. He's touching his toupee.
It itches.
Debbie's reflection appears beside Fester's.
Don't touch it! Not until the scabs fall off.
Fester is still inspecting his new trendy outfit.
Do you think these clothes are really me?
Of course not. That's the point.
A mover approaches Debbie, carrying a lamp.
Man, where do you want this?
Second floor, the boudoir, and be careful.
I'm her husband.
Fester.
Give me a kiss.
Give me a 20.
As Fester digs in his pocket for money, the mover walks off. Debbie continues to supervise.
Watch it!
We cut back to Camp Chippewa in the theater. It is a rustic auditorium made of deliberately crude logs and twigs. Becky and Gary sit in the house in the middle of the seats, which are otherwise empty. A group of campers stands on stage. Gary and Becky hold clipboards.
Heads up, campers. The Jamboree is only 2 weeks away, and you know what that means.
Clean cabins.
Creating with clay.
And
canoes.
Canoes.
Canoes. We better get cracking. It's going to be one fun-filled, viciously competitive event after another. Remember our Chippewa motto, winning isn't everything, but it should be. Our time together is drawing to a close, so let's just have more fun than we can humanly stand.
We cut in on Wednesday, Pugsley, and Joel, seated on the floor, hiding behind the last row of seats in the theater. Joel is showing a pack of cards to Wednesday and Pugsley.
I got him.
Holding up the cards.
Schizos and serial killers. I have almost the whole series. I'm only missing Jack the Ripper and that Zodiac guy. But look.
We see a card with a picture that might be Debbie in one of her disguises.
It might be her.
The Black Widow. At least 3 rich husbands, all dead.
I'll trade you.
For what?
Pugsley holds up another card.
Amy Fisher.
Angle on Gary and Becky. Gary addresses his campers on stage.
Each year we conclude our summer with a very special presentation. Book, music, and lyrics by
Gary Granger!
Gary pauses. The campers on stage realize they should applaud and do so.
This year, the old bean has come up with something very exciting. My personal salute to the first Thanksgiving. Now, we've thought long and hard about choosing just the right little actress for the leading role of Sarah Miller, the beautiful and kindly pilgrim lady.
We angle on Amanda and her friends holding hands in anticipation. They all point to Amanda, who fakes modesty and points to someone else.
We have selected Amanda Buckman.
We cut to Amanda faking major shock and modesty.
Who, me?
And for Amanda's pilgrim pals, Lily, Jennifer, Tiffany, Missy, Michelle, and Melissa.
All of Amanda's friends scream and hug each other.
But of course, not everyone can be a star. Let's not forget our cheery little Chippewas, Mordecai, Yang, Esther, Miriam, Joel, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Jamil? Jamal?
We angle on a silent group of outcast campers, which I'm guessing include the people of color based on that. Various minority members.
And as their leader in the secondary but still compellingly written role of Pocahontas, who I don't think was even there, guess who we have in mind? Our own little brunette outcast, Wednesday Addams.
We see Wednesday, horrified at the news. She disappears below the seats. We cut to the outside of Debbie and Fester's house the next day. Gomez, Morticia, and Granny stand outside the front door. Lurch waits by the Addams town car, which is parked by the curb. Morticia holds Pubert. Gomez rings the doorbell, which plays the wedding march. A housekeeper answers the door.
We would like to see Debbie and Fester.
Miss Debbie!
Deborah!
We see inside Debbie's house. The Addamses enter the front hall. The entry area is decorated in pure Debbie. A nightmare of Laura Ashley meets high tech with some motel quality oil paintings and fabric floral arrangements.
Gomez, where are we? It looks familiar. Oh, of course. The gates of hell.
Debbie appears on the grand spiral staircase in an elaborate white robe.
Welcome to my home.
Surprise!
We've brought you some housewarming gifts.
Lurch holds up a black raven in a cage, and Granny holds up a skull.
Sorry.
It works everywhere.
Might we see my brother?
No, he doesn't want to see you. Any of you. Or that.
Why
He
not?
indicates Hubert.
My fucking dad. Why not?
Because he's in love. He's wrapped in a gossamer blanket of ecstasy, and he hates your guts.
But why?
You flaunted yourselves. Your great love affair. You kept him a child, and I've made him a man.
Let me hear this from his own lips.
His lips are busy.
From the top of the stairs, Fester cowers nearby, out of sight and very torn.
You want to talk to these people?
Debbie.
Debbie delicately strokes her neck and cleavage and stares up at Fester.
No, go away.
We see the entryway. Gomez and Morticia have just heard Fester's cry.
That is not my brother.
Sorry.
You have enslaved him. You have placed Fester on some strange sexual spell. I respect that, but please let us see him.
Don't even think about it.
You have gone too far. You've married Fester. You've destroyed his spirit. You've taken him from us. All that I could forgive, but Debbie.
What?
Morticia surveys the decor.
Pastels?
Get out of my house.
Morticia's gonna beg.
I beg you, be kind to Fester. Love him, feed him, walk him.
Hit the road, and if you ever show your faces around here again, we'll have you locked up for trying to visit. Right, Fessy?
Right.
Luxor Nestor burst and bear.
What is she doing?
Just a curse, have a nice day.
Concetta holds the door open and the family exits. We cut to a police station and angle on a long-suffering sergeant seated behind the precinct house's main desk. He swigs from a bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
I'm warning you. I have had a bleeding ulcer, I have kidney stones, and I have a headache. Don't push me.
Of course, officer. I have but one single request.
Yeah?
I demand justice. Someone has buried my brother.
No.
We took him to Hawaii.
Get out of here.
They have moved into a large, expensive home where they make love constantly.
You got proof? Polaroid?
Arrest her! Once, without delay.
Who?
Debbie, my brother's wife, the temptress of Waikiki.
Thing strides onto the desk and bangs his fist for emphasis. The sergeant studies Thing.
Don't I know you?
Thing?
Lousy pickpocket. Why, I oughta.
Thing scurries off the desk.
Let me get this straight. You want this surprise nutcake arrested because she and your brother are having too much fun?
They have a lawn.
The mailbox.
They mow.
Have you heard enough?
The sergeant stares at them all.
Who are you? What are you? Who moved the rock?
Officer, you must issue a subpoena. I believe they own
No, Gomez, no.
a Buick.
Just leave. Leave quietly. Leave now. Don't make me call Ringling Brothers.
Gomez staggers backwards, clutching his head.
Is the planet gone mad? My brother, passions hostage. I seek justice denied.
He pulls himself together to address the entire room.
I shall not submit. I shall conquer. I shall rise. My name is Gomez Addams, and I have seen surprise nutcake.
Granny proudly holds up the surprise nutcake.
Seen horror.
Lurch smiles shyly and perhaps gives a little wave to the crowd.
I have seen the unholy maggots which feast in the dark recesses of the human soul.
I didn't get to say it again. It didn't come through.
Oh, balls. Yeah, there it can.
There you go.
I turned my volume.
I have seen all this, officer. But until today, I had never seen you.
Bailiff, hook 'em, book 'em, cook 'em now.
We see the cell block. Morticia stands outside a cell. A warden is opening the cell door with a skeleton key.
Addams, you made bail.
Gomez steps out of the cell.
Are you all right, my darling?
Was kept in that cell for 24 hours. For one full day, I sat beside a thief, hit-and-run driver, and a man who'd slaughtered his entire family, sliced them into bricks, and used their remains to construct a backyard barbecue.
Gentlemen, dinner Thursday.
Oh, place.
We cut to inside Debbie and Fester's house. A tight angle on a woman's hand. The hand places a roller skate at the top of the stairs. We move down the stairs as the hand places a bear trap on a lower step. At the bottom of the stairs, the hand sets a large metal spike. We boom up to reveal Debbie dressed in a summery swim outfit. She exits.
Love lump, I'm at the pool.
We cut to the outside of Debbie and Fester's house at the pool. Debbie is floating on a large pink inflatable raft in her new home's enormous pool. She wears sunglasses and sips a Diet Coke. From off screen, we hear a succession of horrible noises. As Fester trips, falls down a flight of stairs, encounters various obstacles, and screams. Fester appears at the poolside, carrying a roller skate and a large spike, perhaps with a bear trap on his head or arm.
Snuggles?
What?
Fester removes the debris.
Nothing.
Debbie motions to the water.
Come on, darling. It's heated.
But I've told you, I can't swim.
And I told you I'll teach you. Just jump in.
No.
It's like with babies. It's a natural instinct. Toss them in the water and they float. Like croutons.
But what if they don't?
The pool man takes care of it.
Well, maybe later.
Debbie drops a bikini strap.
Fester, I'm lonely.
You are?
I'm all alone out on this great big waterbed. Oh, I can feel the motion.
You can?
Oh, have you ever made love on a raft?
No.
Jump!
Fester, on fire with longing, holds his nose and jumps into the pool. He immediately begins to scream and thrash around horribly.
Help me! Help!
Swim.
I can't! Help!
It was just a theory.
We see Debbie stretching out on the raft. She pulls her sunglasses back down and lies back sipping her drink. The screams and splashes dwindle away to a blub, blub, blub. And then nothing. Fester's toupee floats to the surface. Debbie lazily picks up her phone and dials.
Hello, 911. What are you wearing?
With a roar, Fester pops up in the water, bobbing like a pontoon. He lurches onto the raft in great high spirits.
It worked! I can swim like a baby!
Debbie looks stunned.
Why did I doubt you? I love you, Debbie Addams.
Fester begins to kiss Debbie's hand. Debbie is unamused.
Deborah.
We cut to the Chippewa stage at the dress rehearsal. The stage is filled with campers trying on costumes as indigenous people, pilgrims, turkeys, and pumpkins, because this is
The 90s.
not when, the 90s.
But also
Becky is
because Carrie and Becky are awful human beings.
That.
All of the above. Becky is supervising the fittings. She has a pincushion on her wrist and a tape measure around her neck. Gary is teaching a group of campers to sing an appropriate song, Happy Turkey Day, in a nearby part of the stage. Amanda stands on a small raised platform in front of a mirror. She's dressed as Sarah Miller in a too perfect starched dress, bonnet, and buckled shoes.
Oh, Amanda, you look perfect. You're just the prettiest pilgrim I've ever seen.
Here, come take a look at this.
Gary silences the singing campers and comes over to admire Amanda. Creepy. A commotion is heard from nearby as a bunch of campers push Wednesday, Joel, and Pugsley into the room toward Becky and Gary.
Here they are.
We caught them by the pool, by the payphone.
We were calling the FBI.
Their uncle's in trouble. We were running a check.
And you're late for your fittings.
I don't want to be in the pageant.
Don't you want to help me realize my vision?
Your work is puerile and under-dramatized. You lack any sense of structure, character, or the Aristotelian unities.
Pugsley.
My thing moved. I'm sorry. Yeah. I knew it was there. I'm sorry. Yeah.
The climax.
Young lady, I am getting just a tad tired of your attitude problem.
Becky claps her hands for attention.
Everyone, campers, I have a wonderful idea. Wednesday and Pugsley and young Mr. Glicker here, well, they have just never quite latched on to the Chippewa spirit, nor have some of their little comrades.
We see the other camp misfits. The Asian boy, the Orthodox boy, the boy in the wheelchair, and the red-headed twins. Clearly, we have not entered civil rights yet. This is the 90s. They all stand cowering in the corner.
Isn't that sad?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't we just hate that?
Yes.
Don't we wish they would just die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we don't. But you know what we're going to do with them? We're going to make an example. We're going to show that anyone, no matter how old or pale or different in any way that isn't automatically just like totally put into one tiny little box that doesn't even exist in reality, they can still have a darn good time, whether they like it or not.
What are you gonna do?
We enter the Nutcake Hut. Wednesday, Joel, and Pugsley all sit facing a large TV set. There's a VCR beside the set. Gary holds a video cassette in his hand, and Becky holds another one.
Yes, indeedy, just the ticket, Bambi.
Lassie, come home.
The Little Mermaid.
Stop it!
Pugsley's only a child.
We see Gary smiling as he loads the first cassette into the VCR. Damn, we're old.
Don't worry. We're getting out of here.
But it's Disney.
We see We see the outside of the Nutcake Hut as day dissolves into night. Gary, Becky, and all the wholesome campers have gathered at the door to the hut, which is brightly painted with rainbows and butterflies. The door swings open. Joel and Pugsley emerge looking like hollow-eyed zombies, and Wednesday follows them.
Well, good evening. Anything you'd like to tell everyone?
Yes.
Is there? And just what might that be?
I'm not perky,
That's for damn sure.
but I want to be.
You do?
I want to smile and sing and dance and be Pocahontas in Gary's vision.
Darling, do you really mean it?
We see Wednesday. Very slowly, for the first time in her life, she tries to smile. The effect is very macabre. Her face seems about to, literally crack. Finally, with great effort, she wears a terrifyingly perfect grin.
Isn't she pretty?
She's scaring me.
Wednesday turns her pokey smile on the assembled campers, who all give a gasp and move back. We cut to the passport office. Debbie is at the window presenting some papers.
I'd like to renew my passport, please. I'll be leaving the country very shortly.
Very good. Will you be traveling alone?
Yes, I'll be a widow.
We cut to the nursery. The door to the nursery swings open. The room is now bright and cheerful, filled with sunlight. Gomez and Morticia look around the room in horror. We angle on a wallpaper which now features full color pictures of smiling Disney characters. We see a huge stuffed pastel teddy bear sitting in the corner, surrounded by other cheery stuffed animals. You know, like a baby's room would have.
Right.
We angle on the cradle, which is now white wicker, swathed in baby blue gauze and ticking. The mobile is now by Fisher Price.
Say that.
Gomez and Morticia do not heed Granny's warning. They hurry to the cradle and peer inside. Gomez screams. Morticia clutches the side of the cradle.
My baby!
We angle on Pubert lying happily in the cradle on Muppet sheets. He is now pink-cheeked and radiantly healthy. His hair is in blonde ringlets. He gurgles and coos. We cut to the Chippewa Theater. The outdoor theater is filled with the parents of all of the campers. A curtain hangs across the stage. The curtain is crudely painted with images of pilgrims, indigenous people, cornucopias, teepees, other probably problematic things, and portraits of Becky and Gary. Angle on the Buckmans in the audience, preening. Becky and Gary themselves stand center stage, very dressed up in Talbot-style khaki and plaid yuppie attire. Becky also wears a headband with a feather, and Gary wears a pilgrim hat. They share a microphone.
Welcome, Chippewa parents and friends. What a splendid turnout. I've been told that every last mom and dad are right here, with the exception of Gomez and Morticia Addams, who are at home with a sick baby.
What a shame.
Selfish. Each summer, we take this occasion to celebrate a seminal event in American history. In past years, we've presented a stirring musical dramatization of the Battle of Gettysburg,
The signing of the Declaration of Independence.
the Johnny Carson farewell.
But this year, we depict perhaps the most important day in our shared past, the first Thanksgiving.
A day for maize, the Native American word for corn, a terrific turkey dinner and brotherhood. So white meat and dark meat, take it away.
Becky and Gary move to a prompter's box. The curtains part to reveal the town square of a pilgrim village with small thatched huts, flimsy trees, stalks, and a backdrop of painted hills and clouds. A group of campers dressed as turkeys, pumpkins, and ears of corn stand center stage. They begin to sing a song which Gary has composed. We cut again to the Addams kitchen. Granny is examining Pubert. Pubert lies on an ancient clock at the center of a pentagram. Candles burn at the points of the pentagram. Other odd items are set around the baby. A pair of crossed daggers, a monkey's paw, and a shrunken head. There's also a stack of antique leather-bound books, all open to various pages. Gomez and Morticia also watch Granny's ritual. Lurch stands nearby.
Gravitas, Ergato, Boomba Hex, Lurch, fresh zebra blood.
Lurch hands Granny a small vial of red liquid. She puts a drop on her finger and dabs the blood on Pubert's forehead.
Soil from a grave in Potter's Field.
Thing pulls a little wagon heaped with soil. Granny takes a handful and deposits two small piles on either side of Pubert's body.
A diet soft drink.
Gomez hands Granny a bottle of Diet Coke. She sips and hands it back.
Thank you.
She shuts her eyes and goes into something of a trance, probably triggered by the Diet Coke, waving her hands over the baby.
Lumbar, Dyson, Pox and Thither, Curad, Brattle, Bone and Brine.
She opens one eye and peers at Pubert, who remains unchanged.
Bone and Brine.
Granny turns to Gomez and Morticia.
He's stubborn. It works on cats. Lurch, are you sure this is fresh zebra blood? Was there a date on it? Mama, what are we going to do?
Is it hopeless?
Granny consults one of her leather-bound books.
Here it is, Chapter 18, Infant Possession.
He is possessed?
Warning signs. Severe alterations in appearance and personality. Such alterations can become permanent. Permanent. Those golden curls.
Those rosy cheeks.
That smile. I've seen it before. These terrifying changes are most often the result of a troubled family life, separations, deaths, and group appearances on game shows.
Separations. You mean?
Fester. Shit. Bingo! This kid knows that something's not right around here, and unless Fester comes back, we're talking dimples.
Not in this house.
He could stay this way for years, forever. He could become a lawyer.
Gomez holds his hands over his ears.
I won't listen.
An orthodontist. Mama, stop.
Granny looks up from the book.
President.
Lurch staggers and groans. Morticia shuts her eyes. Gomez staggers to his knees and cries out to the heavens.
Please, I beg you, take me.
Gomez faints, dead away. We cut to inside Debbie's bedroom at dusk. Debbie is trying on a black veil and admiring herself in the mirror.
Thank you. It was a senseless tragedy.
We cut to a bomb, which Debbie has placed on the bed. Debbie checks the clock on the wall. It's 5:30. She sets the digital readout on the bomb for 6:30. Then she places the now ticking bomb onto a lavish gift box and puts on the lid.
Sugar Bear.
Inside the kitchen, we see Fester wearing oven mitts and an apron, both covered with frills and hearts. He's busily preparing an anniversary dinner. Debbie steps into the kitchen, carrying the gift box containing the bomb. She is very dressed up.
Angel, I'm going out for just a minute. I forgot the champagne.
A 3-week anniversary. I'll go.
No, you're working hard enough. I'm going to leave your present on the table. Don't peek.
Oh, please, please. What is it? Is it string?
You never know.
Is it a dog toy?
Just you wait.
Is it a bomb?
What?
I know. Wait for my birthday.
Do you have my list?
Fester holds up a piece of paper.
Right here. Cook dinner. Seal all doors and windows. Turn on all gas jets. Wait for Debbie. Check.
We cut to the Camp Chippewa Theater. By day, Gary's vision is in full swing as Amanda Buckman and her pilgrim friends start to prepare a Thanksgiving Day feast.
I am so glad we invited the Chippewas to join us for this holiday meal. Remember, these savages are our guests. We must not be surprised at any of their strange customs. After all, they have not had our advantages, such as fine schools, libraries full of books, shampoo.
All the yuppie parents chuckle as our trio and their outcast fellows enter stage left.
How? I am Pocahontas, a Chippewa maiden.
From the audience, Don and Ellen Buckman are commenting on the play.
An indigenous woman.
Enough said.
They chuckle to themselves.
And I am Running Bear, betrothed to Pocahontas. In the play.
Joel's parents are sitting in the audience, humiliated.
20 grand for summer camp and he's Mr. Woo Woo.
We have brought a special gift for this holiday feast.
Pugsley walks on, dressed as a turkey.
I am a turkey. Kill me.
We angle to Gary and Becky in the prompter's box. Becky clutches Gary's arm, thrilled at watching his vision.
What a thoughtful gift! Why, you are as civilized as we, except we wear shoes and have last names. Welcome to our table, our new primitive friends.
Thank you, Sarah Miller. You are the most beautiful person I have ever seen. Your hair is the color of the sun. Your skin is fresh like milk. And everyone loves you.
Stop. Sit.
We angle on the Buckmans.
She's a star. She has charisma.
We cut to the stage. The indigenous people and pilgrims all move toward the table.
Wait.
We angle on Becky, looking in her script. Wednesday has begun to deviate from the text.
What?
We cannot break bread with you.
Huh?
Amanda looks toward the podium.
Becky?
You have taken the land which is rightfully ours. Years from now, my people will be forced to live in mobile homes on reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadside. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims, especially Sarah Miller.
One of the misfits begins to pound his drum rhythmically.
Gary!
Angle on Becky and Gary. And we angle on the Buckmans, looking confused.
Wednesday?
And for all these reasons, I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
War whoop, which is echoed by the misfits. The Orthodox boy shoots a flaming arrow into one of the papier-mâché huts. The roof is set ablaze. With wild war cries, all of the outcasts run at the pilgrims and start to wrestle with them and hit them with their papier-mâché tomahawks. The pilgrims all start screaming and try to run off stage. We angle on Amanda, covered with suction cup arrows.
Becky! Oh, did you freeze?
Hold on, I think I did. One of the misfits begins to pound his drum rhythmically.
We're further along than that.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
No, I was. Hold on. There we are.
We're at angle on Gary and Becky.
There we are.
Livid
In the prompter's box, they're livid.
Children! Campers!
Stop it! You're destroying my text. Rightly so.
Someone shoots another flaming arrow into the prompter's box. Gary and Becky duck. The boy in the wheelchair and some of the other misfits begin to circle Amanda, tying her with rope. We angle on the parents in the audience, their mouths agape. We cut to the wings. As the Thanksgiving riot continues, Wednesday, Pugsley, and Joel are on their way out. They pause to watch the chaos.
I can't believe this. The parents are on fire. Amanda is tied to a stake. Gary and Becky are trapped. The entire camp is going to be destroyed.
We angle on Wednesday, echoing her earlier scene. She smiles. This time, she's really happy.
Aw.
We cut to Fester and Debbie's dining room at dusk. Fester is seated at the table, which has two elaborate place settings, candlelight, and a floral arrangement. The gift box containing the bomb sits between Fester and the other place setting. Fester tries to look upbeat as he waits. We angle on the reproduction, Louis the 14th, I want to say. Grandfather's clock. It reads 20 after 6. We cut to the inside of a roadhouse at dusk. We're at a garishly lit, seedy roadhouse with a nautical theme. Shrimping nets, lobster pots, and ship's wheels accent the door. Very I know what you did last summer. We angle on Debbie, seated at a large round table with at least 8 sailors. She has her arms around the 2 nearest sailors, and everyone is guzzling champagne. Debbie and the sailors are raunchily singing Macho Man when suddenly Debbie stands up.
Wait, hold it. What time is it, Jorge?
6:25.
Oops, gotta go.
The sailors all beg Debbie to stay. Please, one more round and all of that.
Wait here. It's my anniversary. I'll be right back.
Your husband, he's a very lucky man.
Don't say that.
Debbie starts to leave the roadhouse. We cut to the Lincoln Continental at day, and we angle on Debbie at the wheel of the car. She is rehearsing her grief.
But, officer, my husband was in that house.
Debbie laughs uproariously. We cut to the outside of Debbie and Fester's house by day. A long shot as we see Debbie's car pull into the driveway. The car comes to a halt. We cut to the Lincoln Continental at Debbie's house, and as Debbie is applying fresh makeup in the rearview mirror.
He was a wonderful man, that Fester.
We see the outside of Debbie and Fester's house. We see a long shot as the house explodes with a roar into a geyser of flame and debris. We angle on Debbie calmly finishing her makeup at the rearview mirror as the explosion subsides. Debbie parks her car at the end of the driveway. She leaves the motor running and steps out. Debbie stands facing the flames and billowing black smoke, which are all that remain of her home.
Help. Help.
Suddenly, from out of the smoke, steps Fester, carrying a roast on a silver platter. His clothing is in tatters, and he is somewhat charred and covered with soot, but he's otherwise in perfect health. He approaches Debbie.
Sweetheart, did you get the champagne?
Debbie is livid. She reaches into her purse and pulls out a fairly hefty revolver. She points the gun at Fester.
Freeze!
Pookie?
Who are you? What are you?
I'm your husband and I can't be killed apparently, but I'm scared of your gun. Anyway.
I tried to make it look like an accident. I tried to give you some dignity, but oh no, not you.
What are you saying?
We cut to the Lincoln Continental at Debbie's house. We see a hand on the steering wheel. The car is slowly moving forward toward Debbie and Fester. We cut to the outside of Debbie and Fester's house.
I'm saying that our marriage is a ridiculous sham. I'm saying I want you dead and I want your money.
What? Don't you love me? Is that a no?
Do I love you? Look at yourself. You're a nightmare in a cheap toupee. No woman in her right mind could love you.
Just as Debbie is about to fire, the Lincoln Continental barrels down on her and knocks her off to the side of the driveway into a flower bed. We angle to the wheel of the Lincoln. Thing is driving. He gestures for Fester to get inside.
Thing!
Fester jumps into the car, which slams into reverse and takes off down the driveway. We angle on Debbie groveling in the dirt of the flower bed, covered with soot. She takes a pot shot of her pistol at the departing Lincoln.
I'll get you, and your little hand, too.
We cut back to Camp Chippewa at dusk. We are near the fence around the camp. The barbed wire has already been cut. Wednesday, in her normal clothes, stands outside the wire. Joel, still in his indigenous costume, stands on the Chippewa side of the fence.
Come on.
In the distance, we see a mushroom cloud rise from the camp.
No, I have to go back. For the others.
You're very brave.
And to watch the place burn. You go. Save your uncle.
A horn honks. We angle on Pugsley at the wheel of a nearby camp van.
Come on.
In the distance, sirens are heard along with the whir of helicopters. Dogs begin to bark.
Joel, I may never see you again.
I know.
There are forces which are tearing us apart. Gary, Debbie, 7th grade.
I'll never forget you.
You won't?
You're too weird.
We'll always have tonight. And Chippewa.
And this.
Joel holds up a plastic and metal object.
What is it?
Amanda's retainer.
Joel hands the retainer to Wednesday. She is very touched.
Cara mia.
Mon cher.
Joel and Wednesday lean forward over the fence for a brief kiss. Immediately afterward, they both solemnly wipe their mouths. We cut to an outside street at dusk. Debbie's car is weaving in and out of traffic, running up on the curb to pass slower cars in front of hers. We cut back to the interior of a nursery. Morticia sits in the now cheerful nursery beside the cradle. She holds a children's book in her lap. She's trying to read out loud to Pubert.
We looked. Then we saw him step up on the mat. Looked, and we saw him. The cat in the hat. Pubert, are you enjoying this?
We angle on Pubert, smiling and cooing.
To think, a child of mine. I know it is wet, and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny.
She rifles through the pages of the book to see how it ends.
Oh no, he lives.
Granny enters, very agitated.
Come on, it's Gomez!
Granny exits and Morticia follows, but that shouldn't be hard since they're both the same person. We cut to the inside of Morticia and Gomez's bedroom. Gomez is lying in bed, deathly ill. He wears pajamas and a fez. His bed is surrounded with arcane medical instruments. Granny and Morticia sit on either side of him. Morticia holds his hand. Granny tries to feed him soup.
Fester. Fester.
I still, mon cher.
Huh?
Have some soup! Just a taste before it clots.
Gomez refuses the soup, which he probably should have. He begins to sing.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home.
Gomez tries to punctuate this hymn with finger snaps, as in the Addams Family theme, but his fingers won't snap.
My baby is ill, and my husband is dying. Oh, Mama, what shall I do?
Well, you got a black dress.
Suddenly, the bedroom door swings open and Fester appears.
Gomez, Morticia, Granny.
Fester!
Fester? Where's Fester?
He's right here, mon cher.
Fester kneels beside Gomez.
It's me, Gomez. I've tried to be someone I'm not. someone terrible, someone wrong, someone clean. I live in a shame and in the suburbs.
But you belong to Debbie. You are Debbie's love toy. You are Mr. Debbie.
I'm an Addams.
Fester solemnly places Gomez's hand on his bald head.
Fester.
The men embrace as Morticia beams tearfully.
Oh, Mama.
Can you ever forgive me for all I've done? The betrayal, the destruction of our most sacred bond, and worst of all,
What?
I sent the children to camp.
Wednesday and Pugsley appear at the door.
Uncle Fester!
Children!
Pugsley runs to Uncle Fester and hugs him. Wednesday holds back.
My darling.
You sent us to camp.
I'm an animal.
They made us sing.
Wednesday sighs and runs to Fester and hugs him. Everyone is now on or around the bed.
My own dear family. How I've missed you all.
Lurch, standing by the door, looks a little lonely.
Every last one of you.
Lurch bashfully joins the crowd on the bed. We angle on the thing, standing in the doorway.
My savior.
Thing scampers over and hurls himself onto the bed, onto Fester's head.
Oh, Gomez, our family together at last. 3 generations. Above ground.
In-laws.
Everyone turns toward the door. We angle on Debbie's feet in stiletto slingbacks covered with must and soot. Angle on a submachine gun in Debbie's right hand. She also has bandoliers of ammunition crossed over her chest. We see Debbie's head, her hair, and now frightening bouffant, and she's applied far too much makeup, which does not sound super off-key. Her features are twisted in a Terminator snarl. We see the attic, a night angle on Debbie as she speaks in a sweet, rational manner.
I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't enjoy hurting anybody. It's not my fault. You understand that, don't you?
We see Gomez, Morticia, Fester, Granny, Wednesday, Pugsley, and Lurch. They're all strapped into matching electric chairs side by side. Their heads, arms, legs, and torsos are immobilized. They face the room's projection screen.
Of course we understand.
You're a serial killer.
We angle on the thing, wrapped in black electrical tape and clipped to jumper cables, which are attached to a car battery on the floor.
Listen up, people. I don't like guns or bombs or electric chairs, but sometimes people just won't listen. So I have to use persuasion and slides.
We see the projection screen and a click. We see a picture of a wholesome middle-aged couple.
My parents, Sharon and Dave, doting, generous, or were they? All I ever wanted was a ballerina Barbie in her pretty pink tutu. My birthday. I was 10, and you know what they got me? Do you know?
We hear the click. A slide appears of a Barbie doll in a bathing suit with a tan.
Malibu Barbie. That's not what I wanted. That's not who I was. I was a ballerina, graceful, delicate. They had to go.
Another click. The slide switches to a picture of a suburban house in flames.
Malibu Barbie.
The nightmare.
The tan. Wait, the tan.
A click. The slide appears of a handsome man dressed as a surgeon.
My first husband, the heart surgeon, all day long. Coronaries, transplants.
What about your needs?
Sorry about dinner, Deb. The Pope has a cold.
Click. The slide changes to a photo of the surgeon cowering, raising his arms to ward off an assailant. The shadow of an axe falls across his body.
An axe, Debbie?
An axe. That takes me back.
Click. The slide changes to a shot of a stalwart, rugged-looking man in a business suit posed before an American flag.
Husband number 2, the senator. He loved his state. He loved his country.
But what about Debbie?
We see Lurch nodding sympathetically.
Sorry, Debbie. No Mercedes this year. We have to set an example. Oh, yeah? Set this.
The slide changes to a shot of the senator in the driveway of his home, backing away in terror, illuminated by the headlights of an oncoming Mercedes.
Love and marriage.
Hit and run.
A click. Debbie flips on a final slide, a portrait of herself in Fester from the wedding.
My last husband. My latest husband. My late husband. Fester.
The fool.
The lover.
The husband.
The corpse. And his adorable family. You took me in. You accepted me. You gave me a wedding. But did any of you love me? Really love me?
Hands?
He looks around at his immobilized family.
All I ever wanted was love. Just love. All I wanted to be was Debbie, a Hollywood wife. Debbie, the overdressed widow. And maybe someday, in my schoolgirl dreams, Debbie, the abusive mom.
She turns to the family, very heartfelt, giving the performance of a lifetime, a passionate plea for compassion.
Was I so wrong? So I killed? So I maimed? Aren't I a human being like everyone else? Don't I yearn and ache and shop? Don't I deserve love and jewelry?
Debbie moves to a large industrial switch on the wall. The switch is connected by a complicated array of wires to all the electrical chairs. She raises the lever on the switch.
Adieu, mon cher.
Dios, cara mia.
Debbie, please. I'm the oldest. I've lived a long, full life. Let me live. I'll show you around.
Sorry.
Debbie, let them go. Take me and my money. For what I've done, I deserve to die.
Too sweet.
But we couldn't.
He sent us to camp.
You never loved me, did you? You didn't mean a word you said about wanting me, needing me, visiting my grave.
Not a word.
Well, it's your loss because I did love you. I knew that sacred emotion. And what do you have? Bloodlust and spite and the fever to kill? It isn't enough.
Fester.
Don't judge.
Goodbye, everyone. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Debbie pulls the lever. Instead of the electric chairs going off, the current all flows into Debbie's body via the lever. She is completely illuminated and rises several feet off the floor. She's electrocuted in a dazzling shower of sparks, or whatever is happening on camera right now. We angle on the faces of the family, illuminated by the fireworks. They are dazzled. We angle on all that is left of Debbie. It's just a pile of gaudy earrings, spike heels, and charge cards. We angle on Pubert, now restored to his former macabre self. He's tangled in the wires from the electric chairs and has been chewing on them. He was responsible for reversing the current and electrifying Debbie. We cut to the second floor corridor 9 months later at night. Pugsley holds Pubert in his lap, and they seem very friendly.
Hi, Pubert. Hi, baby. It's your birthday.
We see Morticia and Gomez in the doorway watching this touching scene.
And to think we were worried.
Perhaps Debbie taught us all something. Something about love.
Gomez kisses Morticia's hand, and they exit. We see Wednesday holding out an Addams town car pull toy.
Here, Pubert, here's a present. I love you.
Pugsley holds Pubert down, and he begins to crawl toward Wednesday, who moves the pull toy along on a string. We see Pubert crawling toward the camera. A scimitar slices down just behind him. We have a side angle as Pubert continues to crawl. A series of blades almost slice him just as he moves along. There's a gaping, ragged hole in the floor. Pubert crawls across a rickety 2x4 placed over the hole. Two bowling balls hit each other just as Pubert passes. Finally, a safe falls from above, crashing onto the floor just as he passes. Finally, Pubert reaches Wednesday. She is disgusted. She hands him the pull toy.
Here. Happy birthday.
We see the great room at night. The room is decorated with black balloons and dusty, sagging crepe paper for Pubert's first birthday party. Fester, Wednesday, and Pugsley are wrapping gifts.
A birthday party. What a treat. And to think I might have missed all this. What was I thinking of?
Physical pleasure.
Uncle Fester, do you miss Debbie?
Well, sometimes late at night, I remember how she'd turn to me and say, Jesus, Fester, go back to your room.
Margaret and Cousin It enter. It pushes what in a stroller?
Are we late?
Not at all. We're just getting ready.
I hope no one minds. We've brought along a guest.
A woman enters in a nanny uniform. She wears a coat and a hat.
This is our new nanny, Dementia.
Dementia removes her hat. She is gleamingly bald. She gazes at Fester. We angle on Fester, love struck.
How do you do?
We see the great room. Gomez stands with a glass of champagne.
A toast. The glorious mysteries of life. To all that binds a family as one. To mirth, to merriment, to manslaughter.
Everyone agrees with various toasts.
Oh,
To dear friends.
We angle on Margaret, It, and what? Margaret raises her champagne glass.
To new friends.
We zoom in on Fester and Dementia raising their glasses.
To youth.
We see Wednesday and Joel raising their glasses. Joel is now dressed just like Gomez in a velvet smoking jacket with his hair slicked back.
How do I look?
Disturbing.
We see Gomez and Morticia.
Ooh. Shit. My audio go through?
yours barely went through, and then hers isn't at all.
Well, I didn't do anything. 'cause
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't-
Why don't we start over with Gomez?
Make with the passion, Gomez.
To passion.
To paradise.
To pain.
Tonight.
Gomez and Morticia begin to entwine their arms for a sensuous toast.
Make way for the birthday boy.
Granny enters, carrying Pubert. Pugsley follows, wheeling in the cake. Everyone gathers around the cake, oohing and eyeing.
Bing.
Ooh.
Will you do the honors?
Thing lights the single candle on the cake, which reads, Happy birthday, Pubert. We haggle on Lurch at the organ, wearing a jolly cone-shaped party hat. He strikes up Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday
Birthday
to
to
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
you.
My script fucked up.
Happy birthday.
Happy
You.
Dear
Hubert.
Hubert. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
It's the
Please
last
hold.
page.
I know, that's why I'm so mad.
Oh,
There
the
we go.
dog just passed out. It's so cute.
Okay. The camera pans around the room as everyone joins in the song. We see Margaret, Lurch, Granny, Pugsley, Wednesday, Joel, Fester, Dementia, Morticia, and Gomez.
And we sang that part already. So
Yeah, we
Okay,
already sang.
yeah.
We
That's
tried.
okay.
Granny holds Pubert
Listen.
close to the candle so he can blow it out. We see the exterior of the Addams house at night. As the song ends, there is a pause. Then, as Pubert blows out his candle, a huge fireball explodes in the house, filling every window with bright orange flame. The entire house glows and seems about to blow apart. Then the house just returns to normal. The Addams family theme begins with finger snaps, and we fade out to the end.
we did
We
it,
did
everybody.
it.
Hey.
Hey, did it.
I don't want to
Proud of
take too long
us.
because it's pretty late, but I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and anybody that donated. I deeply appreciate it. Been working on for this surgery for a long time, and then to have all this happen like right before was kind of scary. And this was something that kind of distracted me from all that, so I deeply appreciate it. One more time for everybody, I want to thank Kelsey for kicking ass and playing all the parts today and doing all the costume changes. I want to thank Sean, aka Dad, for being an awesome Gomez. I want to thank Waston, aka Gary Granger, for being even gayer than Gary was the first time around. I want to thank Aaron for that incredible Debbie. Oh my freaking God. Thing. Nick for playing Joel Glicker and all the extras and having that adorable kitty cat making cameos, which is so cute.
Oh, yeah, he was cute to you, but he was chewing on me.
Aw.
And stepping on my keyboard.
Aw. I want to thank Kenna for playing our Wednesday, because of course you were. And awesome. Thank you so much, Danny, for narrating for us. You kicked ass.
Of course, I have fun.
All right. Well, we'll actually be back in like a few weeks. We're going to be back on September 13th. Kelsey and Dad are going to play love interest again. So,
hell yeah.
This time it's one of the worst relationships
Right.
that's ever been put on paper.
What for
Madam
the best-
Mia, you smell delicious.
That's
Her blood
amazing.
is
This is
clean.
gonna be amazing.
Yep, we're
Can't
coming
wait.
back for Twilight. So
I
hope
can't
people-
wait for all of our commentary on Twilight.
Oh my God.
I need you to know how hardcore into Twilight I am. Like,
I'm excited.
I am such a nerd about it. I love it because it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yes, it
And
is.
in the best of ways.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's a lot of lore about it that, like, Stephanie Meyer didn't think about what she was saying when she was typing these words out.
And
And I
these are the
just-
things that I want to know in my life.
Here's I don't hold on. No, I can't tell you
You
right
had
now.
to take a moment.
I have to have props.
Yes.
Send me all of the information.
I'll have to. Are you on the Tickety Talks?
No.
Oh.
That's fine. I'll
It'll be
DM
fine.
it. No, it's
Yeah.
fine. It'll be fine.
I will say every Twilight group that I'm in now, like, will they keep popping up as your suggestions? Kelsey's already in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm in
I'm
there.
already in all of those
Well,
groups.
I'm,
yes.
I'm only in
We
the
have
Twilight
our
shit
Twilight
posting,
fan, and we
then-
are doing a rendition of Twilight that is actually benefiting what Twilight did not benefit. So,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
a
excited
great
for that.
reason to tune into the script reading.
Agreed. Way to bring it back to the whole reason we're here.
Yeah, exactly. Tried.
Solid work.
All right. Well, thank you all. I have constant smiles on my face. I appreciate it. Y'all are
Ditto,
awesome.
everyone.
Yes. All right. With that, have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.